Charity versus Room 2. New Age of Zeros.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Charity vs. Room 2. My name is Kevin, also known as the Golden Bolt. I'm on the left of your screen right now. We're about to race Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. I'm racing Mr. Elliot, Creepy Elliot himself. He's not weird enough.
Yo.
How are you, Elliot? How are your wounds?
I manage. I tried auto-fillating again and didn't work.
Well, I broke your ribs though. That should have helped.
See, you would think. You would think that.
Yeah. So yeah, we're playing Sly. We're playing the PS2 version of Sly. I don't have any seg from that. I can't do anything with that. We're both playing We're both playing the PS2 version. For disclosure's sake, I am emulating because my PS2 is at my new house. So, no. But that won't change anything.
And I'm playing on actual hardware. Like I have a regular PS2 just going through an HD converter, and that's how I'm capturing the footage for the stream.
So yeah, any other thoughts other than hi Chris, how are you?
Just trying to process autofillation because that sounds like an automation and not like a self-servicing act. Also, hi.
We have Chris and Elliot on co-coms. Maybe more people will join throughout the stream. Anyone?
Am I co-comming since I'm playing?
Did I say Elliot? I meant Stefan.
Stefan's in the nether.
Yeah, Stefan's setting up for the next stream, so it's fine. All right, Chris, would you like to be the one to count us down?
So wait, are we on one? Are we starting on 3 or do we start 1, 2, 3, go?
Let's start on go.
Go. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, counting down. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh
wait.
Oh, okay. We need one more. Fucking.
Yeah, we need one more.
3, 2, 1, go.
There we go.
Here we go, yo.
It's worth noting that first off, I should make sure that I don't have Elliot's audio here.
Very loud. Sorry,
I didn't
Yo,
think
we're
about
playing
that.
Discord poker. Let's go.
Game volume 0.
Let's go.
There we
Get
go.
over it, baby.
Sly!
I'm the thief here.
Yeah, so we can't skip cutscenes in this game. There is a way to for speedrunners. It's really stupid. You have to like reload a backed up save and just go back into the level every time. So half of this run is going to be hearing Bentley do things. So
Jump and hit the circle button.
Kevin, that's the exact same thing for Sonic Unleashed on Wii.
Just keep that in.
oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so if we unlock the Sonic Unleashed race, if we reach $10,000, I'm gonna have to do all the
Hey, Bentley, I
cutscenes.
think I'm seeing
Oh, boy.
things. Must be vertigo.
I'm still confident I'll win,
See
though,
those crazy
so.
blue lights?
There's high quality standard definition cutscenes.
Hell yeah. I still love how you can move their heads during these cutscenes.
Right?
It made me think for a second that you were speeding up, and I was like, well, Kevin's already behind them.
No, I looked at the wrong screen when I first started, so I ran the wrong way. and I keep forgetting the camera is inverted no matter what horizontally. So left camera is turned right because it's one of those games.
Right.
And as a reminder, we are doing this through Discord, so if there's any choppiness, first off, excuse that. But more importantly, we're going based on saying time, because Elliot's like a half second behind in terms of real footage versus what we're getting through Discord. So if it's that close, which it very well might be, we might just end up locked up here.
I feel like it'll mainly come down to if there's any weird spot where you have to remember where to go in a level that's weird or something. Like I remember the stealth level in the first world. For some reason, I always forget to go back at some point for something. I don't know. There's something like that. So I'm expecting something like that to trip it up and be the sole fault for you guys not being pretty even.
Yeah. Also, it's one-hit deaths unless you have the Lucky Charms. So that
Yeah,
helps.
it would be to
right.
the later games that we get the actual life bar.
Yeah.
Right.
Is the emulator using the PS3 version? No. I'm playing the PS2 version via PCSX.
Criminal! You foolish
It
raccoon.
seems to emulate well.
Red-handed.
Yeah, no, this game emulates pretty well.
I haven't seen you
It
since
looks it, yeah.
Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone.
Not too many hitches. I mean, in general, like even the Ratchet games at this point emulate well, and those were the ones that always had issues for the longest
You
time.
know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
So I guess to throw it out
yeah.
there,
Yeah.
we are raising money for Rise Above the Disorder, also known as RAD, a
Give up our little rendezvous.
group that helps link people with therapists in their local area and network. I believe it's $30. Basically covers one. Is it a session or linking up? If you remember, Kevin.
They on the site they say that $30 is the average cost that they put in per to cover a session for somebody.
Which is crazy in my opinion. But there you go.
Did I just fucking die? I just died.
No way.
I didn't realize the fire had collision there. I've never
Really?
touched
First combat.
Yeah. Oh, does it start me all the way? Oh shit.
Oh shit.
That's
All right,
fucked up.
Elliot, enjoy.
All right, I'm digging from a hole. Wow. I didn't know that.
Shit.
I didn't
Even
know.
I never knew that.
I didn't know the fire would actually damage you for one, and I had no idea that there was no checkpoint in this opening. That's all right. I'll make it up.
Glad we've already hit a wow. I've never seen that before during this.
It happens a lot.
Oh, Caddy's in chat. Hey. Hey, my
Hey,
guy.
Caddy.
Right.
There we go. Do I have to watch the cutscene? No, thank God.
I hope you do.
God.
Is it a hot take to think these cutscenes don't look great? They've always made me feel uncomfortable.
Oh,
What do you mean?
the animated ones?
yeah, the animated ones. Okay, I'm alone in this.
Shit.
That's good.
Oh, guys, $643 from Kedickless.
Oh shit! Thank you so much, Caddy.
Yeah, so that brings us up to exactly $3,000.
Once again,
That's
Sony and I
awesome.
have given Inspector
Seeing the
Carmelita
donations
Fox
not be a nice round
I was
number was
surprised to see how
annoying.
well-
Sorry, I couldn't be there, guys. Good luck.
Finally,
Love you
the
all.
secret
No,
police
no
station
worries at all.
for all
No worries
the
at all.
problem, man.
Really
With
appreciate it,
this,
man.
I could
Much
avenge my
love.
family and
To
regain
answer your
possession of
question,
our
Chris, sorry, I was
most
focusing on
valuable
not
treasure.
dying there.
No, you're good.
When I was just
Yeah, no,
bouncing
I
on
always
Fox
liked them.
knee.
I think I like
You
them
see,
more than the
I come from a long line
in-game
of master
model
thieves who
cutscenes
kept
in this
all the
game, because
secrets
Sly
of
always looks
sneaking
really
and
like
stealing
weird
in ancient
now that I'm used to
Oh,
his
that's
later
fair.
version.
The
Yeah.
thieviest.
Because they made him really young, like model-wise.
Anyone who read it learned to
Yeah.
be especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from criminals.
So if Elliot dies, we're back in the
After all,
race here.
There's no
essentially.
honor, no challenge,
At any point.
no fun.
As long as I don't
I
keep
feel like
lying.
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna have
You
to.
rip off a master
There's gonna be
criminal,
some stupid
you
thing.
know you're a master
Yeah.
thief.
Especially on this
Usually.
first level, because
Well,
you
on
don't
the
get
night I was supposed to
you don't get a
inherit
lucky
book,
charm to level
5
2.
visitors came unannounced to our door.
Kevin, you have ruined my
My father
ability to
fought
perceive
to protect
Bentley.
us,
I'm just
but
going to
the
say
gang
it.
of villains known as the Fiendish
Ring the
Five
bell and
overpowered
follow
me
him.
and ransacked their house until they found me.
Hype Beast Bentley. That's from Sly too. That's real. Yeah, no, I've ruined Bentley for myself too. It's
Like I'm
it's not-
seeing him there on Elliot's screen. All I can think about is his spine breaking every single time now. Exactly like that, yeah.
This wasn't part of the plan. Fuck.
There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew.
I assume you just have a full
Bentley,
page of
techno
Bentley.
genius
I
and
pretty much
strategy
do.
supreme.
Yeah,
Murray,
it's getting there.
part-time driver and full-time
I do see
burglar.
we got $5
Together we
from
pledged to track down
Carmelita
the Fiendish
Fox.
Five,
You better do a
steal back
Carmelita
the
voice.
thieviest raccoon.
Which one?
Hello.
I knew I was
Oh,
about
boy.
to
I'm
face
here to
the
survey the
toughest
general
test of my
public
life.
of something of great
On this mission,
importance.
I would
Who is your
either become a
favorite
master
anthropomorphic
thief like my
character?
ancestors
You can say
before
more
me,
than one if you
or
wish.
fail
Now,
to
if you'll
allow my
excuse me,
family name
I must get back to my
bite the
research
dust.
of history. I'm up to Egypt.
So you're the secret 5th Carmelita voice, right?
You can audition with that.
Every official Sly game, she has to change voice actors.
Yeah,
You
it's true.
can chat says lower the game a bit.
Lower the game bit. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Give me
not
one
sure which
second.
one.
We'll go to the cutscene. There we go. I can do that. Oh, it did come in a little hotter. Sorry.
Sly Cooper became a very different series for me after I became a massive Lupin fan. Because now I look at it, I'm like, this is just furry Lupin.
Yeah, if you think about it.
That's better. Okay, cool.
Favorite
Cool.
anthropomorphic character. That's so. There's so many.
Yeah, I don't know.
Uh,
I don't really ever think about them in terms of like anthropomorph or like
Or not.
fuzzy characters. I'm just kind of like, yeah, they're cool.
Like, would you consider Sonic characters anthropomorphic?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I just say like, oh, a Sonic character. There you go.
I was trying to not think of a Sonic character, but I do quite like my old school Shadow.
There we go.
Oh yeah, we're not doing 100% either. We're just
Correct.
blazing through.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would have been good to say up front, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If you're watching this live and you've seen the schedule, then you already know that the time slot's only like 3 hours, so you already knew. Okay, now I gotta work on my comeback game here.
Oh boy. Kevin, you stink.
Fuck you, Elliot. I don't think your editing is very good. Take
Oh,
that.
how dare you?
No, it's very good. I enjoy it a lot.
Elliot versus Chris.
Jesus.
Battle of the editors.
I'm the one that gets paid by Kevin, so I guess I win by default.
Get fucked. Trav's not here to defend you.
Fuck. Yeah, he went to take a nap.
If he is here, he'd probably say soup, piss.
Primordial.
Just in the background, you just hear,
I can't get control.
Back away, Karen. I'm gonna bust.
Plankton's taking over.
I was really concerned during Mario Kart last night. He was
Yeah, he was in it.
in his element.
Spider Knight
Now
says in
you're
chat,
doing the Plankton laugh.
Charity versus Room 3, Chris versus Elliot. Who edits better?
Elliot. I mean me. Wait.
I did think about like the idea of doing a stream of Pokemon trading card game or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
And doing
Yeah.
it like as a pre-recorded thing with like hype, like Yu-Gi-Oh, like close-ups.
Okay, I'm listening.
And then streaming it as if it's just a stream, and people just don't realize until later. You should let him sit on you, Elliot. Oh, okay.
How about you can eat my ass?
I mean, you haven't offered before.
All right, if we had $4,000 before the end of the stream,
Kevin will eat my ass live on stream.
we can't show it, but we'll get the microphone up in there.
We can assure you, our sources trust me, bro.
God.
All right, I got my first key.
I think I got through all the cutscenes besides I'm on the hook cutscene in a sec, so I'm not too far behind. Like, I'm one good death behind.
What the fuck?
Case in point, I'm one good death behind.
Elliot, what happened? Why'd you
I gotta
slip
get the
off the
key
ledge?
again.
Get crushed, get crushed, get crushed, get crushed.
Get crushed, kid.
Okay, well that bought me a little bit of time to catch up. We're gonna have like the weirdest deaths in this run. That's gonna be the theme of this race here.
Yeah. All right, I'm making my way to the first sub hub.
Yo, Subhub, I have a subscription with them.
That's StubHub.
No, it's Grubhub actually, but yeah.
Oh, did you get your 1 year free through Amazon Prime?
You goddamn right I did.
Hell yeah!
No, it's Crub Hub.
We did have a Grubhub logo at one point, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fall, Kevin.
Yeah,
Fall.
it wasn't
fall,
for the food
fall,
delivery app,
fall.
though.
I see we also got $5 from Pork the Irish. Time for another quite interesting fact. In 1999, a man in Connecticut was barred from joining the police because his IQ was too high. That explains so much. And explains why Sly
I've heard
can
that
never
one
get
before.
caught. That fox must be stupid.
God. No, I've heard that one before too.
That's wild, actually.
The concept of overqualification for a position sure does boggle my brain sometimes. But in that instance, it makes sense.
I think that's like similar in the military too, where if you score too high, they're like, okay, we're not gonna make you a regular soldier because you're too smart to listen to the orders.
You're too valuable to get a bullet in you sooner than that.
I'm not.
Interesting.
All right, first level into the machine. Let's go.
I'm most of the way through the cutscene, so I'm not far behind you. I've run into
Air Force.
issues. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Triforce 141 just said a message that broke my brain. Who makes a Smurf account for the army? And I'm just like, please continue.
No, I was gonna say that the level that Elliot's on with the fire grates, I've had those cause issues before, where like I go to slam them and they still set me on fire, even though I'm like a distance away. So
yeah,
there's a lot of room for error.
You've had good luck with fire so far.
Yeah, right. It's fine. Bentley, just tell me about how that fire hurts. Thanks.
Well, if you step into it.
Circle button.
I don't recall. It's been a while since I played Sly 1. Do you have to go in a order, or is it any order you want?
Any order.
Within reason. Like, they give you, like, each hub has, like, a sub-hub you can go into. So there's, like, 2 sections. So there's usually 4 levels and then 3 levels.
I am covering my ass by getting this extra life.
Oh, did I miss that? Shit. I didn't know you could miss that. Wow.
Don't you want it eaten?
Also, yeah, I noticed when I was doing my emulator practice this morning, I was like, I'm going to go for all the extra lives just in case. Because gaming over would be the actual, like, run ender.
Yes. There's, like, a lot of things that can make or break a race like this.
Boss 6 asks, for WWE characters, can you donate to make a female character too? I think so.
I think so.
Not
Oh,
in
shit.
2K. Not in 2K. They don't mix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so that's
sadly,
a no. Huh.
Yeah, sadly, they're all like split up into their own thing. So WWE, the Royal Rumble only does male characters.
You could make a character. I would, if you're gonna submit one that you're not sure about, I would submit 2. That way, Caro has the option.
Yes.
Because she could make a character that is male for the purposes of the Royal Rumble match, but the character itself is not male in terms of what the character identifies as in the media piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What we've been doing is that I've been like, everybody who's submitted it, I told her, and then she'd tell me if it's okay or not. So
that's perfect. Yeah.
If for some reason they're not okay, I'll message you personally, ask if you have a redo. But yeah, for now, everyone who submitted it, it's all good.
That's perfect.
Shit.
Oh, damn it! Again, stop it.
This is what I like to hear.
No, when I did my little practice, I was able to go through both those little gaps perfectly, and then this time I bounced twice.
Key 2 got.
Okay. So who's excited for Sly Cooper to never come out again? I am.
Dude, dead ass.
I can't wait to stream it via my PS Plus Premium Plus subscription.
God.
All right, high class heist. Here we go.
This game still looks really good. I have to say.
It holds up so well.
Color usage, especially, just looking at it, like, man, it's very varied, but it's not overwhelming or gross or gaudy or anything.
Yeah. I'm curious how Elliot does this part here. Oh, you're going that way. Interesting.
What do you mean?
No.
No, that's just interesting, Elliot. Yeah, keep it up.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Ooh, fuck you. I did not get squished, though.
Oh, you went for that life, too. Okay. Okay, I see where my options are coming.
Oh, shit. It's okay. It's okay. Got a checkpoint, though. I got a checkpoint.
A man stacking lives like Benjamin's out here.
Yeah, FGB saying in chat, Klonoa got a remake before Sly did.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 2 remakes before Sly did.
Oh. Whew. I just singed some fucking fur there. Jesus.
Fuck.
See, I've had the with like Klonoa and then now Gex and then Nintendo doing the Mario RPG remake. I'm basically like, at this point,
what?
Nothing is off the table. I feel
fall,
like
Kevin. Fall, Kevin. Fall.
I'm good.
Fall, you bitch.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's always like, I feel like eventually Sly will come back in some way. Like at this point, I'm like, when it will be, I have no idea. But like with everything else been coming, it's like that pretty much proves that nothing is ever off the table for good.
The difference is all those games did well. Oh shit! I thought I made it through that.
Rest in peace.
I'm still past him. I'm still ahead of Elliot now.
Did Klonoa do well in comparison to Sly?
Klonoa is the only
don't
game
know.
that Namco team has versus Sly. Sly 1 literally only sold well because Sony made it a greatest hits game because they were like, we want a sequel, but the game didn't sell well, so we're going to say it sold well.
So that's how it works.
Yeah. All right, so I am on key 3. So those deaths right there made it a race again.
Yep. Yeah, it did.
But yeah, in Klonoa's case, like Klonoa had such a loud audience that was very adamant, like, you need to buy this game or else. Sly never really had that. Like, people just got mad about Sly 4 because the graphics weren't what they wanted. Because it was a Vita game. The game started production on the Vita. And then Sony was like, actually, we don't think you should go and model yourself after size matters. You should model yourself out after the fact that Sly's a PS3 or PS2 series. So, it's interesting.
It's always the PS2 one I'd hear the least about out of like those big 3, right?
Yeah.
So I was very surprised when playing through most of them later on that it was probably the best of the 3 as far as the PS2 stuff goes.
Yeah. Emil says it wasn't the graphics, it was the story. You should go online back to the old forums. It was also the graphics. The story wasn't an issue until years later. Like, there were people that didn't like it. I know I didn't love it back then, but retroactively, that's become the issue people point out. But in the era, no, it was the loading screens being 45 seconds and the graphics being very mid compared to what they wanted for a cel-shaded Sly game.
Those are some long loading screens, I will say.
Yeah, they were bad.
Oh, we have $5 from Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, hello.
Yo, big fan.
Sonic says, I'm here to encourage you guys to get to 10K. I want to see Amy blast through Sonic Origins. The gang and I have so many times. It's her turn. Favorite Sonic character? I will say, aside from old school Shadow, I'm quite a fan of Gamma. You can really tell my bias for where I got into the series with the characters I'm saying, I think. Elliot, what Sonic character is your favorite? Do you like Sonic?
I like Shadow.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Big.
Good answer. Stefan, I feel like I know you like a lot of Sonic characters, but I actually don't think I know your favorite, if you're still around.
See, I'm like, it's hard to think of like an actual like straight up favorite because yeah, again, there's so many characters that it's like, I mean, I'd probably say just by freaking out merit, I'd probably have to say Fang, just because Fang, like, his 5-second appearance in Superstars made me freak out so much that I'm like, yeah, I feel like he probably would be my favorite if I like him that much.
Yeah.
I think the hooligans as a bunch are probably thanks to the comics, are probably my favorite of like the entire Sonic series.
Yeah, I was gonna say the comics make it interesting because like I like Blaze and Silver on their own, right? But then when after going through the comics,
shit.
I'm like, oh, I really like Blaze and Silver actually.
Jumped out early.
Yeah, like I really like Silver and Team Sonic Racing. I think that helped make Silver's character like a lot like better for me.
Yeah.
You have someone that like early Shadow is a lot better, is like a really good in comparison to current Shadow. You got characters that like in the comics again. I really love Whisper. I think Whisper has a fantastic design. I really love her character dynamic.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of going through the roulette wheel.
How do you feel about that sheep character with the cowbell from the comics, Mandolin? I've seen people talking about her recently. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, the cowbell, yeah. I'm like trying to think of like game characters.
Santiago mentioned Surge, yeah.
Yeah, there's like I love the chaotic. Like I wouldn't say the chaotics are my favorite, but like I love the chaotics. Like I love Vector, Espio, Charmy.
Okay, fire down below. Hey Kevin, can you do something and die?
I could.
That'd be great.
I love Harry saying Princess Lee's my favorite, and then Nick going, "What did he mean by this?"
If you guys finish early enough, wait, no, better idea. We should do Bentley's Hack Pack next time.
Oh, I like that game. That game sucks. I like that game. I would have to pull my PS3 up, but I have it.
Let's go. An 8-person Bentley's Hack Pack race.
If you 100% that game, you get the Sly Cooper concert.
Really?
Yeah, that's a thing that they put in that game for some reason.
It fucks me up that they did that and then did the same thing for their 3DS Sonic Boom game. Like, what is with that fascination with that studio?
I was trying to save time there, and it bit me in the ass. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Fuck.
There we go. Cool. Whoa, my game slowed down there. Don't like that one bit. One of the things I really like about this game is there was a line that just happened that I didn't want to cut you guys off to highlight, where there's a couple times where they have very clear bits of voice acting that work really well conversationally that you don't usually see in this era of games. So, like, Bentley does the whole I'm a nerd thing, and then Sly's like, so you said if I run on that thing, it'll make things go faster. And Bentley, in the perfect cadence, just goes, isn't that what I just said? Like, but it's like under his breath, and you can't really force that. Like, that's just like the kind of thing that you don't expect to happen in a PS2 era game. And there's a lot of that in this game. And there's also a lot of Sly's voice actor just kind of whispering.
Yeah, that's like the main thing with Sly in this one.
Yeah.
He whispers when he's like in like the main hub world, but then when he's like talking to someone else like face to face, it's louder.
Yeah, yeah. Just fucking Sly Cooper ASMR.
The characters were a huge part of why I just instantly fell for this game and then this series.
Yeah. No, I've said it before. The thing about the PS2, like the golden trio of PS2 games, PS2 platformers, I think Sly is the best one. Like, pound for pound. I think it just is. Because it's the only one that I continually go back and think about, like, man, that would work so well in so many mediums. Like, a Sly show could have worked. You know, Ratchet might be the one that like I like more out of nostalgia, but Sly is just like better.
Shit, I'd even read a Sly Cooper comic. Like, I just want more of these characters that badly. Like,
good
whatever
news.
medium they wind up in.
Yeah.
Audio drama.
Yeah, especially because the like literally like 2 days ago, the second Lupin manga volume just came out. So I was just kind of reading through that and just seeing that kind of old school 60s slapstick thief comic. I'm like, yeah, you just replace these guys with like Sly, just replace Lupin's crew with Sly, Bentley, and Murray. It's like, yeah, you can do this perfectly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, it's the only difference that they put that. Yeah, Carmelita is basically just if you put Fujiko and Zenigata into one character.
Oh, we went different ways, Elliot.
Oh yeah, we did.
Interesting. I wanted to look at the weird asset flip fish eye that exists in this one level and never again. That just random glowing eye right here. What are you? Why are you in this game?
Oh,
why does it exist?
What is that thing?
Yeah, like it's just there. It's never referenced again. It's just there.
Oh, there were 2 issues of a Sly Cooper comic that was published by GamePro and DC.
Yeah, yeah.
Back in 2004.
That was why I said good news. It's like they did technically have one. Not unlike the Ratchet comics existing. Can I? Oh God, I'm just gonna get hit. Okay. Oh, is that gonna double kill me? What the fuck? Okay, cool. Whatever. Yeah, there were a couple comics they did back then. There was a manga they did as well, I believe.
Yeah, there was.
I don't like this. Oh, that sucks.
Oh yeah, Kevin, did you see that last night your wife won the Mario?
I did.
Ray?
I saw that.
That made the putting the wheel putting the wheel on worth it. Just seeing it slowly go to that.
Okay. I gotta be careful
Sly
now.
Cooper comic looks awesome, I have to say.
Yeah, no, it was really well put together. It's like Sly, like I said, it would work in any medium. The big issue is that comics aren't exactly a medium that do hot enough to get continually referenced or repeated. Like the Ratchet comic did pretty well for what it was, and they just never went back to that.
Okay. Just got my next key.
As did I, actually. So we're back to tied. I saw someone commented on there being stretching. I don't have the widescreen patch on. This is in 4.3. So, yeah.
Okay. There's a new Johnny video? All right, if we get to $5,000 by the end of the race, we'll stop the race and watch
Just
it.
watch that instead.
That's a joke for legal purposes.
I wasn't kidding.
Fuck.
As a reminder,
the idea of robbing.
we do have raffles
Yes.
as part of the proceedings here at Charity versus Room 2. We have today's raffle prize that you can only put your $5 in for today is 2 pairs of boxing gloves. So you can fight your friends in celebration of Trav versus Salty in Punch-Out later. And then there's the event raffle, the Switch OLED that you can never, ever, ever find again anywhere. I promise. Just trust me. So spend $20 to donate for that, and you can win that and say that you are special.
If you want to know some bid war updates, for Mario Party, Wario's Battle Canyon has got the giant lead at the moment.
Damn.
Goddamn
Thanks,
right
Kevin.
it does.
With the next closest one being Peach's birthday cake.
I figured part of the reason they put Peach's birthday cake into Mario and in the Superstars was like that's probably one of the better ones, even though that one still sucks. So I was like, you know what? They didn't put the Wario level in, so that probably means that one's worse. So that's the one.
In terms of I believe at the end of by 8 o'clock today, because that's when we'll be starting Jackbox. That'll be all of the Jackbox sections will be closed off, and all of the games that have gotten the highest amount of money raised, those will be which ones we will be playing. Currently, at the moment, I believe the one that has the most is Survive the Internet. Surprisingly, has the most. Right now raised.
He's healthy.
Followed by Quiplash. Then there's like stuff like Joke Boat, Job, Split the Room, and then a couple more have like $5 or $10 thrown in. So yeah, you have until 8 o'clock to put whatever money you want into any of those games, and the top 5 or so are going to be the ones we're going to be playing.
All right, we're both at the race at the boss at the same time, Elliot.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. That tied up.
Oh shit, we gotta jump in. I was drinking soda. No, let me in. You
Soda!
prick. You prick.
You fucked yourself. You fucked yourself.
I don't like that. I don't like that happened.
All right, just got to the cutscene.
Yeah, you're like a second or so ahead of me now
like
because of that.
Second, 2.
I should know not to drink except for during actual word cutscenes where they go on for 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, apparently my screen doesn't fill the square in the stream.
Oh, did it zoom it out? Okay. That's weird. I don't know why I did that.
Do it when you get to the next cutscene.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know why it would have done it that way. That's weird.
No idea. All right.
Couple more bid wars I want to update on just to get them in people's minds again. Spyro 2. Stefan and I are racing it. First thing tomorrow at noon. The reignited version has $465 and the PS1 version has $65.09. There's quite a lead there, but it could be tied up if someone was insane. There's also a bid war for Experiment's run of Hitman to select the mission. Currently, Miami is $125. Uh-oh, did you die?
No, I fucked myself. Like I hit him too early while he was still deflating.
While he was still deflating. I'll throw out that Miami is in the lead with 125. That's the correct mission to win.
All right, so I took the lead again. This is just this is a comedy of errors. He does the tongue spin on the 4th one, right? That's the only time he does the tongue spin? Okay.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, no! Now I biffed it.
I mean, it won't make that much of a difference. Because, like, I just got my first hit, now my second.
Oh, what the fuck? Did he do an extra jump or am I stupid? He's supposed to do 5 on that round, right?
I don't know.
because I watched him do 5. I thought he had to do 6, and then he went away on the first hit, or on the first jump there, and then I thought he did 5 there, so I was ready for him. But I think I don't know.
I took the lead again.
Ow.
Got him.
There we go. Elliot, you should die right here.
I already beat him.
Yeah.
I like this frog speaking underwater.
I like Sir Raleigh. But I think like my favorite villain like throughout the Fiendish 5 has to be Panda King.
Panda King's great.
Although Clockwork's voice, I mean, fuck.
My God, it's Sabrina. Hello.
Hi, Sabrina.
Hey!
Hello. Before I started prepping this mac and cheese, I wanted to make sure if it's still okay to do it during the stream.
Yeah, whatever stream you want to do mac and cheese on, we will. I will find a way to put you picture in picture for that.
Yes.
Plenty of
Okay.
space in that bottom right corner for a mini mac and cheese can.
Oh wait, actually, I just thought about it. If Sabrina goes into camera mode, it's going to fuck up the stream capture because of the way that.
Gotcha.
Okay, so here's an idea. Can you record yourself making the mac and cheese, and then we'll just take that recording and put it in the bottom left of another stream,
With a real-time oven cam too.
and we'll just pretend that it's real time.
Yeah, if you do it now, then then I'll add that. I can do that like either for like my stream right after.
Okay. Yeah, because I wanted to put in like just like the measurements of everything, so that way I didn't have to go measure stuff while also holding a phone in my hand.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
that's what I was asking before I poured this milk in this cup. I'm like, wait a minute, let me just hold on a minute. Before I started prepping everything, it's like, oh, sorry, we
shit.
can't miss one.
I saw a Firestone. I said we could do a gentleman's pause. I feel like we could, but I'd have to rearrange the overlay for it, so it'd be more than just a
Yeah.
short pause. So yeah, so Sabrina, if you can record that on your phone and then upload the file, then Stefan can throw that on, or one of us can do it for a later stream.
Gotcha. I don't know if I'll be able to do much commentary of it, because I'm like, I don't know how well I could just...
That's,
You don't need to. You
That's
don't
fine.
need to.
It'll be like a silent video in the corner. Like, you know how there are those TikToks where it's Family Guy clips and then mobile game ads underneath? It's that.
Or it has Subway Surfers playing.
Because next stream is me doing games with wrong accessories, which is already basically just a filler shit post of a stream. So having you make mac and cheese at the same time will just make it even worse. Better.
Okay, then
That's perfect.
I will probably... It takes me 30... Because I make homemade mac and cheese. It's not the box.
Ah.
So it takes me about 30 minutes. So...
That's perfect.
Good stuff.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll be back after I make this mac and cheese, I guess. I don't know.
Just make sure no one stops you.
No one's here to stop me.
Now that's powerful.
Okay,
Alright.
then I'll be back.
All right.
Have fun with the
Bye,
mac and cheese.
Serena.
I shall. Thank you.
All right. Mesa City mugshot. Here we go.
You should now be zoomed in. So chat, let me
Yeah.
know if there's any other issues. We're not like horizontally aligned perfectly, but that's fine.
We're out here. This isn't a you should fix this. I'm at the point of like, fuck it. Your video is now off center to the left.
What? How? I didn't touch that one. It's a different capture.
Unless it's a cutscene only thing.
It might be. I think it is, because my gameplay looked fine before. Whatever, I'm leaving it. I'll fix it during the next big cutscene.
Yeah.
I don't know how anything would have touched, because I lock all my elements in OBS as soon as I'm finished with them.
To land safely upon diminutive points, leapeth lively and presseth the triggering device with the round geometrical arm.
Donations, they're happening.
Oh shit.
Right?
Left
We have
and hit the
$7
circle
from
button.
What the fuck? Okay.
we have $7 from Emil, who says, question for Kevin and Elliot.
Yeah.
If either of you were in charge of a brand new Sly game, what would this game's story be? My take would be a complete reboot cool. with a new narrative and a whole new Cooper gang, and it would be about how after Sly's disappearance, it came with a barrage of Cooper copycats. That sounds like the perfect setup for a online games as a service Sly Cooper game.
God,
I'm joking.
Elliot, you want the first? Yeah.
How would I make one? Persona 6.
Okay. I'm listening.
That's it. That's my answer. And I
Okay.
fucking died.
Perfect. I'm catching up again.
I like their idea in the sense that it'd be great to see other thieves in this world, I guess. Like, what are, like, a rival gang or something, you know, flesh out the world a bit in that way. I think that could be fun.
That would be cool.
I'd be sad to not see Sly, but, you know.
What the fuck?
Let's go. This game is just cursed, I think, today, Elliot.
Like, bro, I hit the fucking dog. I hit the fucking dog.
Someone clip that so I can use the audio out of context. We also have $10 from the real Jackie Boy, who says, "Hey gang, happy to contribute some more to my favorite gaming charity organization. Can Kevin, as my boy Watto, sing the first verse of Roxanne? Go Team Kev." I will procure those lyrics.
Yes, I will do that at some point during this stream. I do not know when currently, but I got you. I got you, fam. To go back to the Sly thing briefly, I'll be a little more eloquent on this when I get to a cutscene, because I have to focus more than I wanted to on this game with all this shit going on. Yeah, so the short of it is I think that there's two ways you can do a Sly 5 that makes sense to me. One is to do something to the extent of don't acknowledge the Egypt stuff in great detail. Just say, yeah, we got Sly back. Let's just tell a different story and not worry about it. Because most players who have a PS5 have never played a Sly Cooper game. Most players who would be buying a Sly Cooper reboot, because that's what it would be, have never played a Sly Cooper game. It's the same issue that Rift Apart ran into, except that this one ended on a cliffhanger, where Ratchet did not. Ratchet ended pretty nicely. So, I think the way that I would do it would be to do something very briefly that acknowledges what happened in past games, and then just go for a story that doesn't rely too much on the prior lore to a great degree. So, like, you can still reference Clockwork, you can still reference the Sinister Six, the Fiendish Five. You can reference those things, but don't make the plot, we have to get Sly out of Egypt, and then he's going to become his own father and be the one who sets Clockwork off to kill the entire Cooper line, which is probably what they were going for. You just can't do that easily. It's going to be a mess. Yeah.
My problem internally is that I can, from a narrative standpoint, the cold open of Sly in Egypt, maybe, you know, remembering his past adventures and thinking about, you know, worrying about his friends and stuff. That's such a perfect cold open to a game. And you can see him maybe trying to go find people to talk to and communicate. A, I don't know how you get him out of this time zone, for one thing. B, I don't know how you make this a fun game to play in the Sly Cooper style.
Yeah.
Which immediately kind of hurts a lot of it, I think. Like, you can make that Egypt level a platforming level, but...
Oh god, these are inverted. Why are you inverted? Controls. Up. Okay. Yeah, no, I saw someone in chat say, like, you could have Egypt be the tutorial. That would work too, but there's a lot of lore that goes into explaining Egypt away. Is, I think, more my issue. Like, you have to explain how Sly had a time machine and shit by the end of Sly 3 and explain, like, why he's stuck in the past and why that's important. It's just kind of... It's messy. And I don't think that works super well for a children's series when you could just easily reboot it and not deal with that. Which would suck, because Sly has such good lore that rebooting it would be a shame, but I don't know what the better solution is at this point.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I am okay with giving that up if it means we get more.
Yeah.
It would suck.
Yeah.
I'd always want to see where that story went, but at this point, I would rather have it than not have it.
Yeah, no, that's very,
general.
Very fair.
Oh yeah, we went different ways again, Kevin.
I went right to the first one that you see, the closest one.
I went to the Boneyard Casino.
Oh, okay. Got you. I thought I was going towards the racetrack, so I'm glad I didn't end up at the racetrack. Oh, I almost got killed by collision detection there. Oof.
Oh, come on.
Ah.
Wait, I didn't die. I just barely touched the searchlight.
I don't like these turret controls. I think I'm done. Whew. Okay. I had to focus on that one. Yeah, no, I think I'm okay with a Sly reboot at this point. I think I'm not excited for the discourse that comes with that, but honestly, at this point, the only way for that series to reach new fans is probably with a reboot. Because, sure, you can remake 1 through 4, but then you're asking players to play 4 games before they get to the 5th one that's just coming out. And, like, Yakuza is pretty much the only series that got away with that. Every other one has been like, what do you mean? What's going on? Boneyard.
I'd like to be in the world where you could just bring Sly Cooper back after like 10 years and just say, fuck you, it's an Egypt. We're not explaining this shit. We're just continuing right where we left off. I'd love to be in that world, but yeah.
Yeah. Go. Do you guys turn? You turn. Okay. Take that. Oh god, they run fast. I don't like that. Stay away from me. So what's interesting about these yellow blinky lasers is that once they start doing the fast blink, they're no longer active. So you can just run on them. It's always been weird to me.
All right, got my key.
Okay. I'm a little bit into the same level. That said, I would like, I'm kind of peeking an eye in chat, even though it's going to kill me inevitably. I saw someone say that they would I'd like a Sly remastered collection anyway. And like, yeah, I would still love to play the old games. Like do like the Metal Gear collection's doing, where there's a new game, which is just Metal Gear Solid 3, but there's a new game and also you can play the old way too. That's the true ideal. Given that Sly has no real developer that wants to make the games, I don't really know. I don't know how to manage that, but it should be doable. More likely,
start our own game studio.
God, more likely they'll probably end up on the PS Plus collection.
All right, I'm at the racetrack.
Oh, good luck.
Might as well just get this out the way.
Honestly, though, the racetrack is that's my biggest fear. I think it's that and
that's like when I was practicing this, I was like thinking this is gonna be a make or break part of the run.
Yeah, because I used to get really lucky and never have issues with it, and then the last few times I've played, I've had shit luck and just barely lost. Funnily, I think that the second one's easier than this one.
Yeah, it is.
What other Sly-related things are there? There's the show that doesn't exist. No, I was going to say earlier, one of the interesting things about Sly that I always thought was neat was that the Sly games are one of the only sets of games that actually increased in sales across the trilogy. So Sly 1 sold I want to say 1 million and change copies. Sly 2 sold 2 million. Sly 3 sold 2.1 million. Mainly because this game had a finished up, Finland finish. Fuck. And it was one of the few games that had that, and so that got a sale. Oh, I just fucking got stuck. That gave it a sales bump over time. Oh shit.
Oh wow.
You're welcome, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Hi.
What a surprise. I did not expect to see you here today.
J-Type 9. He's so fucking famous.
Justin!
It's just like our actual calls where we hang out.
It's just like back home.
How are you, Justin?
I'm doing good. How about you?
We're dying a lot.
I figured I'd pop in for a little bit because I have to go to work in like an hour.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll hang out for like 20, 30 minutes and then get ready to go to work.
And this is in your top 73 favorite gaming series, so it makes sense that you'd be here.
It does make sense, right? I played all of the Sly Cooper games back to back to back live on stream, which is a lie, but it's fine.
I was thinking, okay, I know you played the first one, but that sounds not right.
Oh, I know what happened. Fucking Elliot's side screen is bigger. That's why I got cut off.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Well, I can't do that now. What are the controls?
I got. All right. Fucked up. I gotta do it again.
Yo.
So, do you guys know about the skip on this level?
The one where you go flying over the quarter somehow? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it, but I know it exists.
You just boost into the wall and you flip over the wall.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna tell you which wall it is though, so just start ramming into walls and see what happens.
Honestly, that might turn out in our favor at this point.
Yeah.
Someone in chat is asking about context as to why I'm going to beat up Elliot again.
Watch the solitaire stream and thank us later.
It's on Twitter if you want just the clip.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Justin.
Justin, it fucks me up that you played Sly 1 but didn't play Sly 2.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, he knows what
I
happens.
know I've said that to you.
I do know what
he
happens.
knows what happens.
We've ruined that one for him with the fucking Bentley scream. Also, the fact that character is just in a wheelchair after 2 suddenly, huh?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just a bit.
It's just a bit.
He's just stealing valor.
Well, you know.
I know we say this like every year during one of these streams, but Sly 2 is like one of the best PS2 games.
Yeah, honestly,
Justin, please play it.
I think Sly 2 is a top 5 PS2 game, like full stop.
But is it as good as MVP Baseball 2005?
Yeah.
Who are you?
It's famous Twitch streamer JTart9. Who else?
Who else?
Ugh.
Who else but JTart9?
Yeah, just go to work. Go clock in early. Be a good employee. I'm done with you.
Yeah, no, I fucking Sly 2 is incredible, and that's like I still like 3. I have issues with 3, but man, when you play 2, Justin, I'm very curious to see what you think because it's just a fucking blast.
Yeah, I need to just dig out my PS3 from storage.
Stop playing
And when
Genshin.
I'm able to, nah, I can't stop playing Genshin. It's the summer event, my guy.
Dude, the new banner's up.
Oh,
Fuck you
shit, did
saying,
I-
Chris?
There is a new banner out.
Elliot, I did it too.
This motherfucking Chihuahua
We
cart,
we both did it at the same time. Let's go. I think that means I have a lead.
I flipped over, so
I think I have a one key lead currently.
you do, yeah.
I want to believe that Spy Kids took the kids.
What?
What?
I'm reading the chat. I'm sorry.
Justin, never read the chat. That's the zoo.
Jesus Christ, Chris.
You're not here to be a zookeeper, Justin. You're here to be talent.
Yo, there's actually someone in chat that played Genshin. I'm not alone. Let's go.
Of course, the Hoyoverse is ever expanding. You freaks.
What do you think of Honkai Star Rail? Ah!
I
It has
played it.
fantastic drop rates and great action combat.
I played Star Rail for like a week, and I was like, I get it, and I stopped.
And then you kept playing. You were like, this isn't
No.
Fire Emblem Heroes.
I
bought
wish
a
it was
second
Fire Emblem
tablet to
Heroes.
multitask.
Yeah, I needed multiple tablets so I could pull on multiple accounts to reroll so I can get the best character.
If I can't play Honkai Star Rail with one hand, then I, JTart9, will not play it.
Bro, you could actually play Star Rail with one hand.
Well, I'm playing it. I'm JTart9.
I'm having horrific.
So wait, where's
flash.
the other hand?
You don't want to know.
I'm having horrific flash forwards of Justin being like the Pokemon Go grandpa, but with premium gacha games.
Oh, fuck, I flipped. Thank you.
God, hit the fucking fence. I hate this shit. I fucking hate this shit. I hate Sly Cooper.
To answer the chat, Star Rail's like a Persona, and Genshin's like a Breath of the Wild. So that's the difference there.
They're the same
Wait,
game.
Hold on.
No,
It's like
no, no.
Persona, you say. I'm listening.
Yeah, it's a you have 4 members on your team, and it's a turn-based action game where you can hit the weakness and do massive damage.
Does it take place in a high school?
It takes place in space.
Space High School?
It
Yo,
could be.
speaking of Space High Schools, play 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. All of you.
I should do
Yes.
that actually.
Yeah, you should. I got it.
That's a good game. Cherry Queen in chat, I probably said that wrong, says, first time coming to TCR, who are we donating to? What's the context? How are we punishing Elliot when he loses this race?
All
Come
great
out.
questions. Also, as you do those, I'll prep for the next question, which is
You're a
what's
fucking whore, Kevin.
Watto's thoughts on Honkai Star Rail?
Oh, he's still working on.
Okay, continue,
beating that thing,
Chris.
We are raising money for Rise Above the Disorder, a online group that helps connect people with local therapists in their network. For $30 per session, roughly, they can help people get mental health care that they need. So they're kind of like a... good middleman in that way.
Yeah. So $10 is another example. $10 is their average cost of fulfilling prescriptions for those that maybe can't afford prescriptions, but need access to some sort of mental health professional. They are not the mental health professionals that are specifically like going and helping out. They are connecting you with resources local to you that can help you as best they can. So whether you're in the UK, whether you're in the US, whether your insurance doesn't cover stuff, they handle a lot of the back end stuff that when you're struggling with mental health in some capacity, you maybe don't know how to do in a way that's not going to make you more stressed.
From experience, it is very stressful and very scary.
Yeah.
So it's good to have something like that in place that can help.
Their mission statement is an eventual goal of universal mental health care. Yeah, they're a really great cause, and I'm glad we're supporting them this year.
No, they're genuinely doing the Lord's work. Someone needs to help a lot of people out, and a lot of people just don't have that support system behind them. So,
yeah.
Speaking of, we have a donation with someone skirting the rules, I think, but I kind of like the moxie. With the $1 donation from Sly 1 to 4 remastered, Sly 4 no load times, please. Are we getting comments as names now? Is this the system being
That's
broken?
That's the new meta. I just did a speedrun trick.
Someone found a glitch.
all right, Elliot, you're in the lead.
You got this, Elliot. Don't crash.
Don't screw it up now.
Shut the fuck
Don't
up!
screw it
Oh,
up
look
now.
out! You're gonna crash!
Okay.
We believe in you. I was joking.
General Scales!
I don't-
Oh, shit. Another soundboard user has entered chat.
Mr. President. Man, General Scales is a classic TCR throwback too. That's the worst part.
I love General Scales.
And I still gotta do the other Murray shit. I gotta do the turret section.
Oh man, you got it rough. Shit.
That's a funny joke to say in the dog level.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
We already have clear audio of Elliot saying, I hit the fucking dog, so...
He repeated it too. He just kept yelling it over and over again.
We told him it was kind of weird, and he just kept going.
Is it bad that...
Kevin, if you could just stand
Yeah.
still for like 10 minutes, that'd be great.
I could.
Chris, just to derail the conversation really fast to something I think you'll like, because since the discotheque thing is going on.
Oh,
they
yes.
just announced that they're putting out all of the original Digimon movies.
I've been sitting here, like, freaking out over that, but knowing that this is not the audience for that, so I've just been quietly in, like, Discord servers being like, holy shit! Yes, it's a good day for Digimon fans, so put it that way.
Hell yeah.
Fucking doing it, boys.
What was the full context of that?
For one, Season 2 is getting that Blu-ray release for Discotheque, which means it'll be pretty good. They're remastering the 3 original Japanese movies that comprised the American release of the Digimon movie. They just shuffled them into one thing.
Okay.
So they're remastering the original movies, and they're also remastering the English dub of the movie, I guess.
Gotcha.
And I
Okay,
think
interesting.
they're, like, re-recording some of it. It seems interesting. I thought that was off limits, but they're doing it, I guess.
So you're saying Digimon is back. Did you hit Murray?
I hit the fucking hippo.
Why'd you hit your friend?
I didn't mean to.
As someone that would decimate you given the chance, why would you hit your friend?
We have hit friends in the past for less.
Have
Okay,
you
Goldstorm.
seen Better Call Saul? That shit's fire.
Goldstorm touches on the most salient point. There won't be the Angela Anaconda-mon opening to the movie. That's going to be the one
rip.
loss.
Does someone mod that onto the Blu-ray release?
Yeah, honestly.
Mod!
Yeah.
I think it's just called downloading more footage.
No, you have to put it on the
Releasing
Blu-ray
my
release. Have you ever tried to mod a Blu-ray disc, Justin? I don't think so.
You wouldn't try and mod a Blu-ray disc.
Ten Elements asks, why did he have a twinge of Obama in that?
That shit's fire.
That shit's fire. I'll hit it again once I'm not playing it. I love that one so much because it does go Obama by the end.
Let me be clear. Better Call Saul is a fucking banger.
Let me be clear. Better Call Saul is a fucking banger.
I tried to show Michelle. She wasn't into it. He had to leave.
God, do you think
He had to
Obama's tried to
leave.
Netflix and chill?
Yes. I don't think that's up for debate.
That would have been awkward in the White House days, right? Like, it's not his home, you know? So it would keep being like, oh, you got to go home and resync to your home network so we can verify it's your account. You're trying to password
Oh, I thought you
share.
meant the
It's like,
fucking part. Okay.
well, that too.
The Secret Service is
Michelle.
watching. I want them to watch.
Michelle, I mean,
Have you ever thought about letting me, Mr. President Obama, get a piece of the nookie?
It's time for a drone strike.
This is Yogi Bear.
I didn't mean for that. Hey, boo boo. I'm the president.
Yogi, don't kill those innocent people.
Hey, boo boo. Here it comes. Hey.
I'm at that time of age again where I gotta get my colonoscopy.
All right, it took 1 hour for this to go off rails. That's pretty good by standards.
wait, hold up. I'm at that age where I have to get a colonoscopy. Why do I have to do it, Yogi?
I'm afraid, boo boo.
I promise, it's what you do.
How in the goddamn shit?
Have you seen Better Call Saul? That shit's fire.
It's straight up
I like that you played that as Elliot was getting shot.
Oh, shit. Do I have all the keys? No, I'm missing one. This one.
Oh my fucking god!
Did you get killed? Oh, you're not even inside yet.
I don't know how I got fucking seen while I was trying to like fucking avoid him. No, the flashlight's too fucking big.
The one good thing about AI is that now we no longer need to ask John for any requests.
Honestly, we've replaced him. Get out.
Good.
For real?
I love the idea of like picture of stereotypical homeless character in media, and it's just John's face over top, and it's they took my job, and it's AI Bentley in the background. I want him to go here, do I? I don't. Shit. Can I go this way? No, this was the weird 2.5D level. Shit. I wasted a couple seconds, Elliot. What am I gonna do?
Waste more.
Don't touch that mouse.
There we go.
Touch that mouse.
This was always a weird level to me because this is the only one I can think of that's like got that
What?
weird 2.5D vibe to it. I like it.
Yeah.
It's good. It's just weird that there's only one.
Why did Badlands Chugs get that weird 3D model made of himself?
I don't know, but I love it so much.
Would you not make a 3D model of yourself if you had the option?
I
would use it.
I have the option, and I didn't.
I would
make
use it. Make a body pillow.
No.
I want a body pillow to famous Twitch streamer JTart9.
Right?
That means 6'5". I'd take a Badlands body pillow.
JTart9 is not 6'5".
Who?
He's talking about
Sorry.
Badlands Chugs.
I know.
Yeah, I was still thinking about actual celebrities.
I would
Sorry.
make a 6'5". I would make a 6'5" body pillow of JTart9.
You just need to stretch me out a bit.
I will.
Justin,
And
go
which-
away.
You're making this weird, Justin.
Wait, and which hole do I
Making this
stretch
weird.
you in?
I'm the one making this weird.
Which hole do I stretch?
Whichever one you want, I guess.
Okay, so I'm on mugshot. I'm pretty sure.
How in the fuck am I missing?
You should call her. If you're missing her so badly, you should just give her a call.
I am gonna
wasn't
fucking
part of the
shit.
plan.
I'm gonna shit. I swear to God, I'm gonna shit.
You know, you keep fucking saying it. You should do it.
Yo.
Shit on stream. If we hit $4,000 during this stream, Elliot will take a dump right now.
Elliot is taking a dump right now.
Are we at $4,000?
There it is.
Where are we at?
We are less than 1,000 away from 4K.
We are less than 1,000 away from Elliot shitting his pants. These are the donation goals the people want, clearly.
Should make a donation goal. I make pudding at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Because you lost control of your life.
Will you actually do it?
Do you want me to?
I mean, I could volunteer you for lots of things, Justin. I think it's more up to you.
Here's the deal. If Linky beats me in Smash, If Linky beats me in Smash, I'll do pudding at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Bet.
All right, bet.
All right.
That's now on the record.
Yeah.
I don't care enough to say no anymore.
But
Fuck it.
you can't wake up early to do it. You have to stay up late for it.
No, I don't. I'm not getting up. I'm staying up.
All right, Kevin died a mugshot several times.
I need you to die a few times.
I'll try my best. Mugshot's one of the ones that also I never had issues with as a kid, but for some reason, the last like 2 times I played the game,
Yeah, same with me, actually.
It's always weird. I also like that Bentley makes Mugshot cry in Sly 3.
He does.
He starts insulting his mother. Bentley's toxic in Sly 3. I'll say it.
Bentley's just toxic. I'll say it. The things that man has said to me, I'm uncomfortable.
All right, doing a Carmelita chase.
Dang, you're a whole level behind now.
I used the
I
Monado
was
powers
ahead.
to rev
You
us
don't
when
need to
Bentley's spine
point it
broke.
out, Justin. You piece of shit.
I didn't mean to hit that. I hit my fucking touchpad on my DualShock.
You got Shulk talking?
So it mouse clicked. I was hovering over it, ready for the moment.
Can we weekly play the Fetty Wap JTAR 9 theme?
I don't think we might be able to.
No.
I don't think we can, but we might be able to.
I was say I think that's just the song, isn't it?
It's no. I changed a lot of the lyrics.
Well, yeah, but it's just the
song
music
is the
is
song.
same.
Yo, Mugshot, what you doing? Hey, what's up? Hey.
Why does Mugshot have big arms and then just shoots you?
Because he can.
He cares about his physical health, but he's also smart.
Listen, all I'm saying is...
I'm buying you as much time as I can, Elliot. You're welcome.
Dead ass?
I just did Ring Around the Rosie with Mugshot.
Mugshot has guns.
Yeah.
Ali Mola and
oh,
chat.
shit. All right, I died. You're welcome.
Okay,
the stage here resembles
Let's
a dollar sign. I never noticed.
Oh, I don't have my fucking... I don't have my charms anymore. Shit. This is not good. I shouldn't have fucked around. Now I'm finding out.
Lucky Charms moment.
Oh, shit.
I do love that donation of no load times Sly 1 through 4 remastered. he's asking us like we make the games. I'm like, we could do it.
I just want the VOD record to show I am allowing the auto mod message of someone saying they fucked a mom in a wheelchair.
I think they're quoting the SGB playthrough.
Yeah, I just didn't want to give that context for a bit.
That's fair.
How in the fuck? All right, whatever.
We have... Oh, okay, here it is. All right, yes. We have a $20 donation from Blue Dino who says when he's back in open, can Johnny do this quote in his Luigi voice? So I will put that in our server. Thank you, Blue Dino. Is John back on today for anything?
He might be on Jackbox.
I might be on Jackbox. Cool.
I don't think he is on Jack. Because I don't think he never said anything about Jackbox, and I know he said he was pretty tired, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's not on for the rest of today.
All right, we will. It will happen.
What the fuck?
You might need to check back during Mario Brothers tomorrow evening for that, but we will put that and try to make sure that gets there. We also have $10 from Emil, who has a request for AI Bentley.
I don't think maybe.
If you want to do an impression of AI Bentley? Because I think our AI website...
yeah, the AI website went away. Oh, shit, this is a full thing. This is not good.
Yeah, you got shot, and then you have to go all the way back to the beginning now.
Ah, rip.
Oh, you can't copy-paste from Tiltify custom questions? Oh, no.
Okay, just got the next key. Need one more.
You need one more?
The good news, is I'm making it competitive by dying a bunch.
I know where it is, Chris, so I can find it.
The AI Bentley got taken down by UberDuck, so because UberDuck got sued by some voice actor.
Tara Strong?
Was it Tara? Yeah.
That's what I heard.
I think that's what it was.
I'm sorry to Tara Strong if she's listening and I misrepresented her, but you know.
You're next.
Like, honestly, it's the correct move.
Yeah.
Like, that's the right move to have done that. I have no fault in that. But as a result, all of the custom user-generated ones got taken down.
All right.
Oh God.
I have to. Oh
Fuck.
God. Sorry that I distracted you.
No, that wasn't you. I thought I was hoping that the mirror would get protection for me. You enjoy work, Justin, or don't?
I do have to go to work, unfortunately. I would love to be here for Jackbox, but unfortunately, I will not be able to make it.
What a fucking loser.
Unless y'all are playing until like 10:30 p.m.
They
ET.
They might.
If y'all are around, I might be around, but don't stay up for me, please.
Hey, Tart 9.
I need to leave by pressing a button on my soundboard.
Trophy mommy.
That's me. That's the trophy.
That's Chris.
So we are currently at $3,063. Pretty fantastic.
Yeah, no, seriously. Thank you guys so much for supporting so far and for continuing to support as we go through the rest of the event, because I'm very excited for what's in store.
Definitely.
No, Mugshot, why'd you get stuck? You prick. Okay. There we go. Burn. I have to focus. I don't want to fuck this up again. I only have like 1 life left.
Okay, I got my last key.
Okay, so walk with me on this one. Imagine I got disillusioned for a few seconds and forgot who I am. Who's ahead right now?
I'm ahead by a lot.
Oh.
I have a whole level on him.
How would you... how do I word this? Would you want to do that Roxanne thing now, which would give Elliot time, or do you want to keep your lead secure?
I will keep my lead secure.
Yeah, he's gonna keep the lead secure.
Because I lost a lot of... I would have been like a whole half world ahead of him if I didn't fuck around on the first mugshot.
I had to try.
So I bought some time. If I'm still...
I just got some mugshot.
If I'm still this far ahead by the end of next world, during the cut... actually, I could do it during the cutscene.
Spire Knife has a question. I'm not keeping up with Family Feud. Are people still able to vote in answers for it, or is it closed?
If you haven't done it, do it right this moment. I haven't put the spreadsheet together. But if you can do it, like, I'm planning on finishing that tonight. But I haven't... I've organized the spreadsheet. I haven't removed any of the intentionally I'm weird answers that a lot of people put in.
I just chuckle, but we can't use them a lot of the time.
Yeah, like there's some funny ones, but like that's why. Oh yeah, Chris, can you grab the link for it from the?
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Thank you so much. That was the end of Mugshot's gambling. Yeah, so tomorrow at 4 p.m. we are doing Charity Room Family Feud. It is Team Ted, Digimanda, Fushi, and Derek versus Team Clement, Caro, Elliot, and Sabrina. It'll be a lot of fun. If last year's anything to go by, it'll be really stupid. I've seen a lot of the answers already, obviously, and they are very fun. And the questions, I would also say, are very fun. So fill that form out. Or else.
Or else the turtle gets it.
I don't know how long... Okay, you know, I'll pull up the voice chat on my phone, Chris, because I don't want to move all my windows around.
Very fair.
It was the opening verse of Roxanne?
Yeah. Fuck. I forget how much a verse is, so I just went up to the chorus.
Okay. There we go, it just popped up. Is that the cutscene? That might be the cutscene. Okay, hold on. Let me see how long the next cutscene is. I have it opened up though. Logan said he submitted very serious answers for Feud. No, that's perfect. I like the funny answers. I like when people answer in like their most honest, like 1 to 3 word responses, as if it's Family Feud, because the questions do a lot of the dumb leg room.
I actually forgot to answer this.
How dare you?
Who is Yoshi's celebrity crush?
Bentley.
Oh.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, do be careful, Chris. Because Elliot's here.
Yes, I don't.
I just thought about that.
Oh, right.
So now we have the rail slide when you get to World 3. Or the rail walk, one of the two. I think it's both.
Yes, it's both.
It said to submit a question and answer. Oh, I see. He's looking at Jeopardy. Oh, wait, Chris, did you link Jeopardy or did you link Feud? Link, I don't know if Jeopardy's still open, but if so, link Jeopardy as well.
I'll go back and look for it.
Jeopardy's technically open if you guys have any...
like, really good ones.
Like suggestions you want to put in. I've basically gotten enough, but say if you put something in that I think happens to be better than them, I can swap out something, so...
Oh, that works out. Actually, I meant to kill myself there. Not at that moment, but I only had 1 life left. I meant to die at some point, so I'm glad I did by accident.
I'm still on Mugshot because he's being a little fucking bitch.
Mugshot's weird, man. I don't know why I never had an issue with him as a kid. Like, he's not hard. It's just like, I think I overthink it or I underthink it. And I'm like, oh, this is easy. And then I don't know. Fuck around and find out. One thing I've always said about this game, and this might be, it's not a hot take, but I've gotten looks when I've said it before. I've always considered this like the original true Crash 4. Because it's got a lot of like linear hallway style design. It's just like a stealth Crash game. Oh, fuck. I just got my blood sucked.
What the fuck? How the fuck did I get hit?
But share your thoughts on what I just said there, chat. I'm fishing for engagement, clearly. No, but I actually do believe that, though. I do think it's kind of like... It's kind of Crashy to me. And that's weird, because I'm not actually a huge Crash fan, but I fucking love Sly 1. Someone said Crash, but good. God.
Wow.
That's a hot take.
That's a real hot take.
Does he have a hurt box when you hit him, or did he headbutt me? What the fuck? Man, this is a cursed run. Seriously. Okay. Obviously, now that Crash 4 exists, I can't say that anymore. But hey.
Well, there were this just makes it the third Crash 4.
That's fair. It's the other Crash 4. It's the stepchild Crash 4.
Or fifth, or if you count Jack as a Crash 4.
I think of Jack as a fucking Banjo-Kazooie game more than a Crash game.
Yeah.
It is like an open world Crash though, in all but name. I don't like these guys. I don't like where their hitboxes are. I don't know what they are. There's plant monsters. Not a fan. Am I going there? No, I'm not going there. Am I? I think I am. I could have just made that jump earlier. Okay.
There we go. Fucking Christ. Fuck Mugshot.
You got him faster than I did, at least.
Bro, I fucking hate Sly Cooper. I hate this shit.
I like how we were so like we were talking about Sly Cooper, and you're like, "Oh yeah, Sly be fucking awesome. I'd love that. Let's go." An hour into this stream, fuck Sly Cooper.
Man, is that bad?
Oh Jesus! What the fuck? Has it already been half an hour?
I actually made it. Well, I started recording it after the water was starting to like heat up a little bit, because I'm not gonna sit there and record the water boiling for like.
Yeah,
God, that would have been hilarious.
Slower. It's gonna boil slower after that.
A streamed pot never boils.
But the video is only like 14 minutes.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll put it on loop.
Yeah.
Let me just upload it to like my Google Drive or something.
Let's fucking go. We have a $5 donation from Pyro Beetle, who says, "Mr. the Bolt, on the itchy and scratchy CD-ROM, is there a way out of the dungeon without using the wizard's key?"
The hell are you talking about?
All right, on my way to the third one.
Where am I missing? Oh, there's the one. There we go. Give me that key. I've done it.
The Mojo force field is down.
Evil Conquer said Simpsons joke. No, yeah, If just for the record, I'm quoting The Simpsons in the response there. That's my Gareth shout out for the event. That's a bit I associate more with him than The Simpsons. Because of how often that one came up.
A good portion of my Simpsons touchstones are just Gareth and TJ quoting them in his basement at like 3 a.m. and me going, yeah, I watched that.
Like half my Star Fox knowledge too. General Scales! I have the button, but I don't know where it went on my soundboard.
Justin took it, I think.
He stole it. I have like 3 General Scaleses. I have a short version, a medium version, and a girthy version.
Oh, I was going to say, I didn't think he even had that line, the many lines in that game.
Okay. This is probably the most gimmicky of the worlds as far as the main game goes. There's a lot of weird gimmicks that take over levels. Like the chicken shooter.
Oh, the chicken shooter.
Fucking like practicing this game, dealing with that level. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that far on my most recent practice. I literally just played the bit of World 1.
Cause like that stage is gonna be a make or break.
Yeah, that and Ms. Ruby herself, honestly.
Yeah,
because Ms. Ruby can get really touchy. It's kind of weird. We ask her to stop, but
yeah,
you know how it goes.
I guess that's the perk of doing the PS2 version. There's no PS3 oddity with that, right?
Yeah, there shouldn't be any input lag on this version.
Not only that, the PS3 version is also actually out of sync.
Yeah. Thankfully, on both versions, you can just mash the button. Or at least I know the PS3 version for sure. I've always assumed it was same on PS2. You can mash the button, and as long as you hit the right button, the timing doesn't matter as long as you hit it by the time.
See, that I never knew.
Yeah, you can just mash to get it lined up right. That's how I've done it on PS3 every time since I found that out.
All right, I'm going for the candles now.
Okay.
So how far are you guys in the game right now?
I would say
third world.
I would say like in terms of like function about halfway. Because there's 5 worlds, but world 5 is just kind of gimmick levels all in one go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. So this is really like maybe a little higher than halfway.
Gotcha. Let me actually get off my phone so that way this video can upload more.
Sure. Yeah. We'll see you in a bit then.
I'll probably host on Discord on my computer. That way I can also see the stream because I can't do both on my phone.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see you in a bit then.
Mobile is an experience.
Yeah, honestly.
The what experience?
I'm just saying it's an experience. Like no one should ever use it.
Okay, I'll be there soon.
Okay, cool. Yep. See you in a bit. We have a friend who uses exclusively Discord Mobile. Speaking of a friend, speaking of Crash Bandicoot. What are you gonna say, Chris?
I was saying, speaking of Crash Bandicoot, this section you're in, but yeah, our friend uses Discord Mobile and is constantly like 2 seconds behind in every conversation and cutting everyone off. It's like, it's really, not your fault, but man,
it's really funny. I almost fell off there. Oops. Rayto.
His name's JTart9. God damn it.
We did think about doing PS3 versus PS2 at one point, but I didn't know if the PS3 version would give an advantage or not. I didn't care if it was a disadvantage, but I didn't want to take advantage if it was like faster, you know?
Yeah.
There we go. Is that the way we came in? The way we came in. Or is that the way we came in? Shit. Whatever. You. I'm gonna go to you. I don't remember this hub world that well, I'm realizing.
Yeah. Shit. There's no Spyro mini-map, right? Like, that's not an option?
No. Well, technically there kind of is, but you have to go back to the thing. Like, you can hit start and, like, pull up the real map.
Oh.
Which isn't really ideal.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm doing the piranha shit.
Oh, you're on the lake. Okay. I didn't do the lake yet.
It's like, might as well get this out the way.
Oh, you prick. No. Give me that back. Thank you. Is this the shooter level? I hope this is the shooter level.
No.
This is just the regular haunted level? Okay. 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 I can
Something
do
to be
this.
said.
Yeah.
For the phenomenon of, oh, I love this game, and then you get into playing it, and you're like, oh, this fucking part, oh, this shit,
it's
this
constant.
sucks.
It's constant.
It's a constant cycle that you can't escape from.
That's the other part of stream curse, I think. Like there's the I'm playing badly part, and then there's the man, I love this game. Ah, fuck this game. Oh, why'd I do that? Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Muscle memory took over. Is this not the shooter part? I think this has a shooter at the level at the end. You got like the little jet ski.
I'm seeing Elliot in the jet ski. I don't know about you.
There's another jet ski one too. He's on the shooting the fire one. There's one where you shoot these guys. I don't remember if it's this level or if there's another one that's also gimmicky.
I hate how fucking fast these piranhas go, honestly.
Ali says that's a different thing. Okay. Then there's that makes every level in this world a gimmick, if I'm counting correctly then. Do I need to go here? I do. I was afraid that fire would also burn me somehow. I don't trust fire in this game anymore. Does anyone else do that thing where, like, when you see, like, a random thing on fire, like a fireplace or a fire pit in a video game, you step into it to see if you take damage? Is that just me? Okay, cool. Because I'm always curious if it's a thing.
I usually avoid it just on principle. I just assume it'll hurt me.
That's fair. Who hurt you?
Trust issues. Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, I stepped into a fireplace just to see if I'd take damage.
Just deep trauma.
Yeah.
What's the point of this area? Oh, fuck, it's a bonus area.
I said not to touch the stove, but no one said a thing about stepping into the fireplace.
Where the fuck? I hate this shit.
Please bring this series back. I fucking hate it.
That's one thing I will say for people that are fond of the Sly games. Maybe if you're not fond of Sly 4 and you haven't played it in a while, I honestly think give it another shot, like with a new worldview, you know, as you've gotten older. Because I didn't love Sly 4 for a long time, and then when I went through and marathon the series back in like 2019 or so for my first series of videos on Sly, I realized that I like 4 more than 3. Like 4 is kind of like it's a bit of everything from the series. It's got like these little dedicated linear levels a la Sly 1. It's got the hubs of Sly 2 with the collectibles of Sly 2, and it's got the variety of Sly 3. But like Triforce said, maybe emulate it to cut down the load times. Because, man, those load times are fucking bad.
Yeah.
They're real bad.
It's a fun game. People are hard on it. Well, the people who are loud about it are hard on it. I feel like there's probably quite a few people out there who are like, yeah, it's fine, and just never talked about it again.
Yeah, it's fine. Not that way. Did I do that one yet? I don't think I did that one. Oh, that's where I'm going. Okay, there we go. Cool.
I want your Sly Marathon to end on a cliffhanger, says Ali Mala. Fanfiction.net has you covered. Come on over. Read the story.
The load time's worse than Secret Agent Clank PS2. Honestly, I don't remember Clank PS2's load times. I haven't played that game in 15 years. So I'll let you know soon. I don't want to, but I will.
I'm thinking back on the charity room history. I know TJ, I think he did a Sly 1 run at some point. Have we played a Sly that isn't the first game?
They're all kind of longer is the issue.
Yeah.
So we'd have to do like either a late run or it takes up most of the day by itself.
Right,
they did just
that would
so
be the issue.
There's an emulated like they were able to crack Sly 2 a little bit and they started modding it. What am I gotta kill the fish. That's right. Yeah. So they emulated. You can now play a cracked version of Sly 2 via emulator that lets you do New Game Plus, which is one thing I've always wanted out of Sly 2. Because playing that with all the collectibles from the start would completely change how that game works for me.
Yeah.
I'm fucking this up big time. Wow. There we go. Sorry, I had coherent thoughts, and then fish happened.
I can understand. I can relate.
Fish happens, by the way. Good T-shirt.
Get the fucking big dog on it. I don't know how many big dog enjoyers are in chat, but
3 different fonts. A skull somehow.
Oh, I love big dog shirts, man. We have $5.69 from Cryptid Lawyer, who says, anyone see Mothman? He got hold of a glow stick and wandered off. If you see him, don't eat anything he gives you.
Oh, he made me a grilled cheese earlier.
That's where he's been. Okay. You should have streamed it for charity.
We should make a movie about Mothman eating a bunch of cocaine.
Eating cocaine.
Yeah, cocaine Mothman.
All right, I'm hearing you out.
We'll put Seth Rogen in it. Be really funny. Where's the last one? Where are you? There you are. I did it first try, Elliot.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, so I have about a 1.5 level lead on Elliot, give or take. Do I have all the levels done for this one? I do. Okay, cool. Maybe a 2-level lead. I'm not sure.
Yeah, like Elliot feels like he could still turn us around if you had unfortunate circumstances. Occur.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe if Kevin's like emulator.
If I start throwing, if my emulator crashes, oh shit, that's the end of the run right there. Well, actually, no. This game saves. I think so. This game would.
It
auto
does save, yeah.
Thanks, Dragon. I don't. Cool.
Kevin had a heart attack.
You don't wish nice things on me.
All right, guys. If we get the $4,000 by the end of the stream, we'll make the decision to let Kevin live.
We'll pull the plug.
You heard it here. He'll get arrested from cardiac.
Me when my heart stops.
Fuck!
Me when I go to hell.
It do be like that.
The human race must be punished.
When I leave hell.
Anyone ever play Dante's Inferno on the PS3 or 360 or PSP? The one with when you beat the game, you fight Satan, and that's the final boss, and he's got a giant 40-inch dick just hanging out.
I call that historical accuracy.
Yeah,
no, never just lose that boss and just fight it over and over again to keep looking at it.
I'm not kidding, by the way. That's a real thing. Like the health department. Thanks, Bentley. Yeah, no, that's a real thing though. In Dante's Inferno, the game made by Visceral, the Dead Space team, the game was very in your face about the amount of boob it would put out and jiggle physics, and then they made it even by making it so that there were also jiggle physics on dong.
There's a lot of dong.
There's a lot of dong in that game.
All right. I'm formulating an idea. Not safe. So it's not safe for workathon.
God.
All the games that have gigantic 40-inch dong in them.
Yo. Is Dante's Inferno an underrated gem? 97 minutes, 5 views.
Oh, that's a mood.
Oh shit! No, fuck.
I'm glad that's what killed you.
No, I have my Lucky Charms. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I just jumped a second too late. Right.
No, go up.
What am I missing there? Oh,
Leisure Suit Larry stream. Oh boy. We could play Leisure Suit Larry 4.
We could play God, the one that doesn't exist. Or we could play What Dreams Don't Dry Twice. That's a real name. We were looking this up a couple weeks ago in Crub. For some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know how we got there either. Yeah.
I wonder if that spotlight does that spotlight hurt you instantly? I'm not gonna find out. Because a lot of the meta with racing this game without being a speedrunner is you can always touch the lasers once while they're yellow. It's when they turn red that you don't want to. Okay. Where you don't want to deal with that. So a lot of what I've been doing is risk reward on like, well, I can take the hit here and deal with it, type stuff. There we go. Yeah, this is kind of just Bentley. He's just throwing his head at us. Flaming turtle head Bentley. It's like how that Snagglebeast uses Quark's model, we were talking about yesterday.
Never going to forget that shit now.
Logan said dry Bentley. Oh, that's accurate. I don't like that.
Let me up, Sly.
Well, Sly, why don't you come over here and dap me up?
Dap me up, Sly.
I need a fluffer.
Why is Bentley doing like low budget porn?
I don't know, but I just hype reacted due to what I just said.
You hype reacted yourself?
Yeah. How dry are we talking? Pretty dry. But like with room for moisture to return.
How many keys do I have? 5.
Almost died.
So you have 4 keys. I just got my 5th, so I'm like 1 level ahead of you proper. Oh, fuck.
Hey, Sly, ever heard of a Cleveland steamer?
I already did this one, right?
What a sick joke!
I'll start. I did that one.
No, Adobe,
That's
I don't
what I'm
give
doing.
a
Okay.
fuck about faster access with Photoshop and Illustrator files in Adobe Express. Fuck you.
Oh, I see what I did. No, you should care about that. You should click that right now. Here's the jet ski level.
My wife left me to fuck some stupid skunk. Take me to Circuit City so I feel better about it. What do you mean Circuit City is gone? Fuck!
My wife left me for a man named Esteban. He wears the same tank top every day.
I looked away from the
Damn it,
screen.
he makes it work.
The real Sly 5 is Bentley becoming an incel.
If anyone in chat wants to go to CircuitCity.com, you can still buy affordable, high-quality technology products from Circuit City.
Yo,
Really?
use coupon code MykonosFan for 5% off.
Yeah, 5% off of your order. No shipping.
Not free shipping. There's just none. You gotta come get it.
Oh, we have a donation. $20 from Justin Mon. Last year's event, when the intro-outro said charity, it sounded like Carrie to me. So during a Family Feud, can you put on screen a squashed and stretched image of Carrie from 1970s movie Carrie on charity, covered by blood looking menacingly, also Tommy Wiseau on room? I
can try. That's all a PowerPoint. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I don't know that I can fix that without breaking something. 'Cause that's a PowerPoint prompt pre-fill that I downloaded last year, and then that I found out was gone because they got a takedown request from whoever makes Family Feud, and thankfully I found it in my recycle bin. So moral of the story is hoard your files.
Because you never know when you'll actually need them.
That flowing soup. I didn't realize that Bentley said the word soup at any point.
He's just like Trav. I was listening to this year's little bumper intro, and I realized I must have given Steven, like, the bassiest fucking audio of my voice ever, because I heard, like, a rumble in my headphones on some of the charity versus room part. And I'm like, if someone has an actual speaker set up, this might actually disrupt something.
It didn't sound bad on my speakers, for what it's worth.
Okay, that's good. I was worried about that. No one had mentioned it, so I was like, I guess we're good. But
I was assuming he like bass boosted it to match the filtered noise that the track actually has on the intro. You know what I mean?
I did that, but I think I got carried away.
Oh, gotcha. I think it sounded accurate to me.
Well, let's fucking go.
Okay, so we're almost done with the shoot 'em up section. For now.
How many ghost cats died here to make your section possible?
I'm assuming that it's the same one being re-killed and being revived by Voodoo.
I can believe that.
He's stuck in Rocco's
That makes
basilisk, I see.
that makes me feel better if I'm only killing one.
Yeah, I could justify this. Hang on.
What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Oh,
You almost missed that.
Bitch!
You almost missed that.
You bitch!
Elliot, you're supposed to be catching up, not catching down.
You could eat my ass. How about that, bro?
You keep saying that.
fucking deep in that shit.
We should play the herbs next year.
How?
That.
You know, we could play co-op the herbs. We could net play that.
I actually could have killed myself to do that faster. Holy shit.
First herbs to woohoo wins.
This level is the one where Sly beats a bunch of cock.
Yes. And there's also cock with bombs.
Bentley told me I was going to get blown.
Cock? Bombs? It's yours, my friend.
So I was putting together my new game shelves at my new apartment, and I was trying to figure out how I wanted to like organize everything. And one of the things that I ended up doing was I'm gonna die. That I ended up doing was I tried displaying my CDI Zeldas as prominently as I could as like the shelf filler.
How'd that go?
I forgot how stupid the CDI cases are. So you know how CD cases open like a book?
Yeah.
The CDI case is the same like jewel case model style, but it opens bottom to top, despite the binding being on the left side.
Oh.
It took me forever to find that out, so I actually damaged my case when I was trying to open it the first time. And so now I can't really stand it as easily anymore.
In all the years of these being memes, I've never thought to actually look up the cases. That is weird.
Only some CDI cases are that way. I don't think they ever had a consistent
yeah.
design.
I'm on the gun turret stage.
I just got the last key.
God damn it.
I just beat my chickens. There we go. I got distracted reading chat. Yeah, no, it's totally fair, Sabrina. Enjoy relaxing. Get some rest before Jackbox and everything else. We can hold the fort down.
We could try. No promises.
I'll do what I can. I make no promises.
Just ask a great question. What are your thoughts on that spiritual sequel CDI Zelda game that got announced the other week?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, you didn't
I'll try
see that.
Where am I going?
It was during the limited run showcase. I think they announced it.
I didn't even tune in.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's from a team involving someone who did the recent remakes of the CDI Zelda games, I guess.
Oh, that's good that they're remade. As much as those games are shit, that's actually a good thing because CDIs are really hard to emulate.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see if it can have all the charm of those games while also being a good game.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
It has the voice actors for Link and Zelda returning. Well, now I'm sold.
All right, I'm on Ms. Ruby. I'm going to find out. I'm going to test out if the mashing the buttons thing works on PS2 as well. I think it does. But Sly is definitely one of the ones where I pretty much will only ever play the PS3 version past a point because it is just better. Like, there are a couple bugs, but I think they're just better games overall.
What are the improvements? I forget.
Oh my
It's
God.
mainly like visual optimization, bug fixes on top of there being a couple other bugs. Like that was one of the ones where they didn't have to remaster them per like the Sony policy where it had to be super faithful, you know?
Oh.
Because one of the Sony policies during the PS3 era was all those HD remasters weren't allowed to change anything. As far as like, it had to be as one-to-one a replication as possible, which is why some of the stuff like in Ratchet, there's a couple cutscenes that are supposed to fade to black in Ratchet 3, and they don't fade to black anymore, but they're not allowed to change it to make it more accurate because they had to change it to keep it as accurate to the original code base, essentially. Like a bunch of weird requirements like that.
I mean, I get it, but why?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the reasoning was on that one. But that's why there were as many issues as there were, was like, even like the Ratchet helmet floating thing in the cutscenes. Part of that was that the helmet was a different model, and so it just was 10% bigger for whatever reason. And again, from what I understand, that one might have been one of the ones where they also just weren't allowed to fix it, because obviously they knew it was a thing. The port team. The port team, by the way, is the team that makes every other alternating Life is Strange game now. They still only have like 11 people on staff, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very lean, that studio.
I remember they made the, what's the blue hair girl's name? Chloe prequel? I remember liking that.
Before the Storm.
Yeah.
I think they made Before the Storm, and then I think they're making the third one. Or no, True Colors. They made all the ones with names. Okay, I'm mashing buttons. Oh, but it's slowing the game down. Oh, no.
Oh, no. All right, this is where Elliot catches up. Let's go.
No, like, I've never seen this. I mean, given it's, this is emulated, but... On one hand, that means I have more reaction time, I guess. Weird. Whoa. Okay. Whew.
Oh my god!
Did you die again?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, thank you, Greg, for raiding. Welcome, raiders.
Hey.
Chris, I'll let you do the plug, because.
Hey.
The fuck?
The plug.
That's one for every 2 people that joined us, because we are raising money for Rise Above the Disorder, I guess they're not exactly a mental health group. I was about to call them a mental health group. They're an organization that helps link people with local mental health care access in their area via local therapists. They help get that set up for you and help use donations to cover the costs of that. It's a great group. If you look to the left, you can put your money toward winning daily raffles, such as 2 sets of boxing gloves.
Correct, 2.
It's not just one?
It's 2. I bought specifically a 2-pack so that you could get some for a friend.
Oh, it's a double pack. Okay. To commemorate, of course, the upcoming Punch-Out race between that Trav guy and Salty DK Dan, you can also put $20 down to enter for a chance to win a limited edition, I believe now sold out, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch. Quite a valuable prize there.
We keep saying it's sold out. I don't know that it actually is, but I'm going to say it is.
I'm just going to search on Amazon. That's the only store that matters, right?
And we have free shipping, just like Amazon, so, see?
Well, wow. That's right. That's something we should probably say more often. We will cover shipping if you win something.
It stopped slowing down. Oh, God. I was used to it at this point.
We're going to ignore that there's one in stock on Amazon right now, because $20 is cheaper than $360. It's sold out. One, you cannot find one at your Best Buy. It's an illusion. It's a fake.
That's actually the one that we're holding. So don't buy it.
That's actually ours. We know where you live.
For the record, we have it. We physically have that Switch, so it's not like we're waiting and buying one. All jokes aside.
Yeah.
Alright, got the 6th.
Die. Okay, Ruby's down. Whew.
I still gotta do the fucking chicken one.
Chicken?
Can I share a cool thing that just happened to me?
Of course.
Ironically, during this weird rhythm games segment, I just got an email from Rodney Greenblatt. I guess he watched that Major Minor's Majestic March video.
No shit.
It's a very short email, but he was basically like, "Thank you for being kind," and yeah, you were basically right.
That's so cool. Holy shit.
So, hey.
Who is it?
The creator, the artist behind Parappa the Rapper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool. You should send him the clip where I killed Parappa with Sweet Tooth. Don't respond with text. Just respond with that clip. No, that's so cool though. Holy shit.
Oh, I'd love to. I'm not going to do it, but that'd be very fucking funny to imagine from his perspective, reaching out like that and getting that video back with the fucking comment.
Oh. Was he also involved in the Kickstarter thing for that other new one? Was that? Am I
He was not. Yeah.
Okay.
Project Rap Rabbit was a different.
Was that just the dev team?
Yeah, that was just not on that.
Okay,
one.
gotcha. Because I remember we were talking about this months ago. Whenever you made that video, a year ago probably at this point.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Did that Kickstarter do well, by the way?
It failed miserably.
That's what I expected. Yeah.
Unfortunate, but you know.
Get the fuck. Thank you.
Ali says time for Kung Fu Panda. I don't like how close he is to Kung Fu Panda now.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Elliot.
I looked over and watched that. Holy shit.
Elliot.
Oh. What is our current donation amount at, by the way, Chris? I don't have the stream. I can't play the stream while I'm streaming. So I can't
We are
see.
currently at $3,093.69. Nice.
Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. As a reminder, if we hit $10,000, we unlock a bonus day on Friday, August 11th, I believe is the date, where we are playing... Chris, what are we playing? Sonic Origins?
Sonic Origins, the story mode, a back-to-back-to-back.
And we're going to that's going to be John versus David the Lurker, with a bunch of us, including myself, Chris, and that Trav man. We're going to be reading bad Sonic fan fiction and harassing them the entire run to distract them.
Do I still get to be Sonic for that?
Yeah.
I should bring a lot of water that day.
I mean, we could take turns on Sonic if you want to.
Oh, yeah. We'll take turns.
Like, I don't think we all have to do it to dwell on. I have to go through that script still, that fanfic, and censor it.
It needs some editing down.
It needs a lot of editing down.
My fucking god!
Triforce, good news. It is in fact Sonic High School, so I have to go in and change quite a bit.
Yeah. We're making the PG cut. Well,
Yeah.
PG-13. It probably.
I mean, it'll still have a lot of the weird shit, but there's a lot of stuff that was more accepted that you could say that if you were a middle schooler in 2006 versus today.
What on earth is even in it? Asks 10 Elements.
Oh,
don't look
you'll
it up.
get to $10,000 and you'll see. It's mainly like a lot of the what? Oh, I see. A lot of the usual, again, stuff that you'd expect to see on the internet in 2006, as far as like, oh, I guess that was, people thought that was okay back then, and now obviously we've evolved, thank God. Call of Duty speak. That's what I'll say. That's the best way of putting it.
Justin Mont brings up the one with Danica Patrick and Beat from Jet Set Radio and the Ass Chicken, which I want to expose people to someday, but yeah, not this time.
We are going to have SBO's creamy Italian salad dressing, though. Don't you worry. And the romance pasta dinner. Oh, I just died.
And I still gotta fucking fight Ms. Ruby.
Oh, see, Chimbus, the sex stuff, that's staying. That stuff's fine. Mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Probably.
It's not that stuff that's the issue as much as the insults that they would heave against people. Anyway, that's the first game we're doing if we hit $10,000. So look forward to that. And then also on top of that, afterwards, we are doing...
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy, thank you.
Yeah, Jeopardy at 5 p.m. with that Trav guy, that creepy Elliot, ooh, and David the Lurker. I believe Stefan is hosting that?
Yes, that's a Stefan project.
And then at 6:30...
Kevin, I need you to go take a shit for like 10 minutes.
I'm the fastest pooper in the West, so if you tell me to take a shit, it's not going to help you much.
Go take a shit.
I wish he was lying.
You don't understand. Like, I take longer to wash my hands than I do to poop.
What the fuck?
It's like a fucking, like, it's a t-shirt gun.
What?
At 6:30 p.m. that day, Smoothies and Stefan will be racing Sonic Unleashed HD versus Wii. So the $10,000 day, it's going to have a lot of Sonic for one thing. It'll be a lot of fun.
Most of the Sonic from the event is on that day, actually.
Yeah. And if we raise $20,000, there's a little more Sonic on August 12th. We start off with the Metroid Prime Remaster race between SomecallmeJohnny and Experiment T. 4:30 p.m. Eastern, Crash 4, a high percent completion race between Stefan and David Lurker. And then at 8:30, a Sonic Frontiers race between myself, Steven, and Linky. And honestly, that one feels like a toss-up. I don't know who the hell's going to win that one.
Frontiers New Game Plus, for the record. So everything's unlocked, the new spin dash jump thing. The Sonic Adventure spin dash, essentially, which I'm excited. I need to unlock that, because that's what I wanted out of Frontiers.
Yeah. There are multiple reasons why I'm enjoying Greg and chat misspelling turds repeatedly, but also because it says Raider from Uncle Silver, highlighting each individual message from Uncle Silver.
I like that the last few, like all the highlighted messages from the raid have been people talking about poop health, and then Greg spelling turds wrong 4 times.
How do you spell turds 4 times wrong?
TURBS, TUREDS. Take your pick.
Anyway, what were you saying, Chris? Sorry.
I think I was done.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just that anyone could really win that Sonic Frontiers race. Like, Steven knows the maps pretty well. That's like the one advantage I can think of.
I would put my money on Steven. He prepares really well for the Sonic stuff.
He has maps of the worlds and like ideal routes to go. That's like why I'm like, I definitely need to practice that some more.
Yeah. Modding the Frontiers spin dash for SA1 style launches goes hard. Does that need to be modded anymore? I thought that was just part of the new spin dash.
I think there are some mods that gets it closer.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, but it gets quite a bit of the way there on its own, which I'm quite happy about.
That makes sense. I'm very out of the loop on the Frontiers updates. I just started playing them on my Steam Deck for the first time, like literally like last week, and I realized I didn't know how any of the controls worked anymore, so I just got to start a new Game Plus run for that, probably.
Yeah.
I really like Frontiers.
Fun game. Updates have been good. I'm happy about it. Oh, Elliot's at Miss Ruby. I see.
Oh, that's right. I can just turn invisible now. That's just one of Sly's powers.
Like Miles Morales, Sly.
You play that game?
Shitless fire.
Shit's fire.
Let me be clear. I forgot that Sly can turn invisible.
That's the weird one that they only really use in this level. Like, there's one that you can get later on that you can unlock him moving while invisible. That one's fun. Oh, hello. But that one kind of stands out as a weird one compared to the rest of the powers you get, which are all this one.
Jump and hit the circle button.
There we go. What's kind of weird is I feel like I'm playing this slower than I otherwise usually would. Maybe because I died so early, so now I'm playing more cautiously. I'm not sure, but I feel like I'm usually faster than this.
I'm supposed to be the fastest, but I was too slow to save my buddy.
Jesus.
We have...
Oof, trade.
$10 from Press Play to Jason. I missed this one. Sorry. Yes.
No.
Both of you finished the chicken game, and not one mention of Chester's Chicken. Shake my head. That is a valiant point.
Yeah.
We did not mention Chester's Chicken.
I'm disappointed in us.
All right, Miss Ruby's done.
Hell yeah. You're catching up.
What was that
not.
one?
You're catching up. I'm giving you
I'm
hope.
not.
I'm giving you hope. I mean,
No,
you'll die like 4 times on the next level, but I'm giving you hope.
Bullshit, bitch!
Bullshit, bitch!
I will fist you so goddamn hard.
Oh, now we're getting personal. I like it.
That's personal?
Yeah.
You're just going to make me poop faster.
Oh. We went down a deep dive of like local Chester Chicken's Facebook social media pages. What was the Father's Day one, Kevin? Do you remember what the hell that one was?
Oh, shit. I don't. Fuck. No, I don't at all.
Chester's National Corn on the Cob Day. I'm looking through our archives here.
Okay, good. Yeah, please post those if you find them, because, man, the Chester's chicken lore was incredible.
It was one of the few nights where I felt like I kind of started to understand the fabric of the universe.
Maybe so. We're in between this event, I'm visiting Justin, which seems to be a charity room special. Is that in between weeks of the event, we hang out, and not far from the road that I have to take to get to his place is a Chester's Chicken, but it's like a 40-minute detour because it's like near the New York city line, so moving 5 inches takes 75 minutes. But I would like to go to Chester's Chicken, just to know that it's bad, because I know it's bad.
Justin's a wacky one because he'll yuck it up with these memes all fucking day long, and then the second you're like, "Let's go to Chester's Chicken," he'll be like, "What do you mean? No!" It's like, fucking pick a side then.
He's not here to defend himself. Let's slander him more.
I hate him.
Makes me sad.
I don't think he's a good person, and I'm not sure he's ever had a positive influence on the world.
He only bullies us when we're not on air. He tells us how famous he is, and then, oh, what the fuck?
He takes longer in the bathroom than Kevin.
Yeah, on purpose.
My fucking internet died.
Oh, hey, Elliot, what's up?
Oh,
my fucking internet died.
Yeah, I just thought you were focusing. That explains why you're so crunchy. Wow. You want to pause?
I mean, I'm in the level now, so.
Okay. You didn't even fucking Discord bloop out of the call. You just...
Yeah.
Weird. Did that chat, did that show up on screen at all? Did he just go away? What's this? Oh, clue.
You're too busy shitting on Justin.
People noticed. People noticed.
Wow. Yeah, we were just too busy shitting on our friend.
I was looking through the gallery of Chester's Chicken images, happy, content. I didn't know you were gone, man. What's up?
Here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stand for a second and do that read since I gained time on you and didn't realize.
Yo, good call.
Roxanne! How? You didn't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. Roxanne! You don't have to wear that dress tonight. Walk the streets for money! You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Roxanne!
Okay, I'm stopping there because it's just the same line again. Ow.
I game overed. I've game overed.
Oh, fuck.
Yo.
There we go. Hopefully that was worth $10 to charity. I think it was. I realized at some point during this morning, I was like, I have to do voiceover on Monday, and my voice is already fucking shredded from the Watto from yesterday. So
yeah.
That's gonna be fun. I'll make it work.
You can begin to see why I quietly scaled back the Bev Big Head.
Yeah.
Mentions.
Yeah. Speaking of, no one's done a Bev Big Head request yet.
Yeah, she's dead. But she's also healthy.
Yeah, no, even, I mean, the thing with Bev Big Head is you could hear that it hurts. With Watto, it doesn't sound like it hurts that much. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? I was. Voice six-pack, God. What the fuck?
Voice six-pack?
That's what Joma said in chat. Like, isn't getting shredded good?
We do need TJ here. It's a shame he died. For those out of the loop, he's not dead. He's just dead to me.
I was... Jesus. I was going to let that one sit until you clarified, because I knew it was just going to get awkward.
Yeah. I was simmering. I was like, wait, he hasn't been in this event. Someone might actually think he died. He's just busy being a responsible husband, dog owner, homeowner, boring Ohio man.
Ohio mama.
As you are. There's a place kind of near where I live called TJ's Hideaway, and it got struck by lightning, so that kind of explains it.
What will Watto sing next? Every breath you take?
I'm always watching you, huh? I'm like the florist from Yakuza. Like a dragon. That one.
That's a character they need to bring back.
He was in Ishin.
I thought you meant Watto.
No, fuck Watto.
Well, that too.
I have both an official set of chance cubes and an unofficial set of chance cubes that were given to me by somebody at Too Many Games this year. And I think I have a third set somewhere that someone else, maybe Nico, made them and gave them to me. I have too many chance cubes for this stupid bit that I did as a one-off when we were on Apex Legends one day.
I really do cherish it, because Watto has always tickled me. And more people, I think, should be aware of how stupid Watto is.
No,
I'm
honestly,
very happy with this.
I approve. Like, I love that we've all started to realize how shitty of a person Watto is. Like, we always knew he was bad, but like then he was in the Toydarian Civil War and stole Valor, and then was like, no, I made a bunch of money being a scrapper. And why am I speaking in first person?
I made a bunch of money being a scrapper, and then I left my family because fuck them, they want my money.
Oh man. Yes, Arbiter. That was the one. That was the other one I got. I was packing stuff a couple days ago, and I found them. I found that one and the other pack that Justin had bought at Disneyland and given to me, which was meant to be a raffle for charity for one of the years, but we already had the raffle stuff in place. So
yeah,
next year those chance cubes will probably go up for raffle if Watto's still funny.
Greg says, Watto is a good guy. He gave his slave child the rest of the day off.
Yeah, it's funny because like depending on, he's like a Rorschach test for in which way do you think he's racist? Because he seems like a stereotype for anything, and I believe the one that George Lucas said was he's meant to be Italian, and I don't see that, but there you go.
I just love the concept of him being a Rosetta Stone of racism.
I hope that when humans go extinct, they find Watto and they're like, this must be what people were like.
Like, I'm thinking of all the weird prequel aliens. Like, the closest I can even imagine being to Italian, and even this is still by a country mile, is that weird fucking 1950s diner guy with the mustache.
Oh yeah, Qui-Gon.
Yeah, that one.
I am doing the kart race again, for the record, Elliot.
I'm at the Fire Temple Flame, whatever the fuck.
Are you at the first level for? No, you're at the second level.
Like, I'm on the second, like, part of the hub world, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Well, then is he actually Italian? No. Dexter Jagster. Star Wars. The hell is his name? Dexter Jetster?
Daxter Jackster sounds like a fucking avoiding copyright knockoff of Jack and Daxter. It's like the indie retro revival. So I'm not gonna lie to you. So Dex was his name apparently, according to Greg. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I've been playing Lego Star Wars, the new one, because it was on sale, and so I wanted a good Steam Deck game to play before bed. Besides Shovel Knight Puzzle Game, because that game's fire, and I needed to take a break from that because I've been doing it too much. And I got to episode 2 in the Lego Star Wars game, and there's that sequence where Obi-Wan is talking to that diner owner, and I honestly, genuinely did not remember that was a thing. Like, I completely forgot that was something that was in the movie. I thought they just added that in.
Yeah, no, they just straight up have a exterior shot of a 1950s chrome diner for some reason.
It's honestly, it might be better in the Lego Star Wars game because it's just in the middle of like this hub world in town. Like they don't even like try to make it blend. It's just sitting there.
I love this. Those movies, man.
Yeah. Lego Star Wars games too, also very good. Just gotta say that. Like I was playing it and I was sitting there, just again so impressed by it, because they're so full of content. Like there are like 1,200 of the Power Star equivalent, like the little Lego piece, in that game. They each have like either a platforming challenge or a mission or anything of that sort. And I just, man, it gave me that plus destroying things and collecting a bunch of small money collectibles gave me good Ratchet and Clank vibe. I realized I just like destroying things and picking up money. So if you have satisfying money pickup, I like your game by default, I think.
I have a career path for you.
Oh
Beef?
my god. Literally by a fucking frame. By a
Elliot.
goddamn frame.
Most of my experience of Indiana Jones comes through Lego Indiana Jones on Xbox 360. Barring when we put Indiana Jones on in February when we hung out and then didn't watch it.
I don't remember any of that. I know it happened. I don't remember a fucking moment of that. Because we were sitting there, again, very inebriated.
Yeah.
We were sitting there and going through a Plex server of like, what should we watch? And we just sat there for 20 minutes deciding what we should watch. And I just said, fucking put on Indiana Jones. Stop it. And then I proceeded to sit there just not fully conscious for the entire movie. But at least a movie got played because we were in analysis paralysis mode.
It's the worst place to be.
I got my fucking second key.
Hey, yo.
What do I have? I have 4. Okay, so I'm still 2 ahead of
Jesus.
you. That's not bad for how many hiccups you've had, honestly. Because you've been
It was
cursed.
starting to feel like that gap was widening quite a bit, but it really hasn't then.
Yeah. Like I'm like one good death with a bad checkpoint away, or like honestly the Clockwork levels. If anyone dies on Clockwork, that's where it's going to start falling off. Because the Clockwork stuff mostly restarts right where you start at the beginning of the level. For the first 2, at least, I'm thinking. It was Raiders, I believe. Right, Chris? I think it was Raiders.
I don't know. I was trying to remember what even happened to describe it. There was a monkey?
I feel like it was Raiders. I did that one. What am I missing? Did I miss one in the hub? Or in the first hub?
Nah, you can't be out here missing one in the hub.
Yo, the King of the Hill. Let's go. That's water, so that'll hurt me. What the fuck?
All right, chat. No one tell him what he did wrong.
No, yeah, no, don't tell me.
This is Elliot's chance.
Did I do this one? I don't think I did this one. There we go.
God damn it, Bentley.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are a jerk. You make me sick, you big baby. Baby want a bottle? A big dirt bottle?
I like that too.
I didn't mean to hit Dora, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll leave Dora there. I meant to hit Yakuza sad music. Oh, we're on the same level.
I'm gonna build.
I need you to know that I'm going to build Liz rent-free in my fucking mind ever since you brought it into my lexicon.
It's like an invasive species. Once you watch that video, it just does not leave.
Which Yakuza sad music? I'll show you in a second once I have to not aim.
Kevin.
You're alive! I'm glad that in Sly 2 onward, they made Murray a lot less Chris Farley. Because I like Chris Farley, but I get sad now when I think about it.
Nick in chat posted what... I don't remember who in this group came up with the name. It may have been me misremembering and someone outside did, but Dame Donate as an event name.
That should
so
be our
fucking good.
We should do a one-off with Yakuza. That's what we should do, rather than do it as like part of another event. That's the way to do it. You can get
see.
No.
You can get
God
water first.
fucking damn it.
Did you shoot him again?
No, the fucking monkey got him. I gotta start over again. Jesus.
I'm surprised they're not
That's the
giving you
sad
more
music.
pity.
Poor Elliot.
Why
I
don't
will
you
This shouldn't happen to
I will
anyone.
fucking
die
hate you.
already? Just give up and die.
Oh my god.
Someone asked why you get sad over it. Chris Farley is dead.
Yeah, Chris Farley's just like a sad story in general. Sorry, I meant to clarify that and I got distracted.
That was the worst timing. They said just Google Chris Farley. Forget what I said.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's one of those where like hold on. He really liked making a fool out of himself to make people laugh. Like he had very low self-esteem. And so like you see all the bits where he's like dressing up as like sad, funny fat man and playing himself up for physical comedy. And it's like, it's still funny because his comedic timing was just incredible. But in the same breath, like knowing now that that's part of what would end up like kind of killing him when he should have had a really long career and a long and healthy career at that, Yeah. That's what makes me kind of sad. So I appreciate that like Murray is kind of Chris Farley-ish in terms of like the klutzy physical humor character, but I really like what they do with him in Sly 2 and 3 where they move away from that.
Like they make him an actual character.
Yeah. And I appreciate that because I think he deserved to have an actual character. Because he's a really good one. Like his story of like coming and gaining confidence is kind of the story that you would have liked to see that actually happened to like a Chris Farley, I think I did that level. Where am I? I don't know where that last level is. Is it up here? No, that's the step. I want to go over there. I'm going to find out. Joma said that they're annoyed with how they did Murray in 4. I don't remember a lot of Murray in 4 at this point. I'm not going to lie to you.
I just remember him in the geisha get-up.
Yeah.
Geisha.
Yeah. No, that's fair, actually. Where is this last one? So that's 3, which means that those are the ones that I needed to do.
Oh, thank fuck.
So there's got to be one more in here then, right? Did that one. Where the fuck? Did that one. Oh, there it is. I see. There is that element, I will say, Blue Dino pointed out, that a lot of his character work in Sly 4 is kind of undone by there being a Bob Cooper, who's also just the big, strong guy.
Oh,
so,
Bob Cooper.
Yeah. So that, I can also get it from that perspective, and Joma mentioned a lot of unfunny fat jokes, which, goes back to the thing I was saying with the Chris Farley stuff. So, you know what? That's fair. It's a shame in general, because I think that Sanzaru did a very good job with what they wanted to do with Sly 4. A lot of the characterization is like pretty close to on point, or it's like slightly modernized. The main stuff is obviously the Penelope stuff and the really weak boss, but honestly, there's not one Sly game that's had a good final boss fight. So the fight itself being cut due to lack of budget is one thing. But a lot of the rest of it, like, I don't know. Bentley doesn't need to have another sudden like loss in his life. Like he needs a win at some point, and I don't think he needed to have that specific one. But the Penelope arc does also kind of make sense if you look back to 3. It's like, yeah, sure, she had a weird crush on Sly, but the other thing is like she's always been just a thief. So there's some like interesting element of like her saying, yeah, you've gotten too soft. Like that's an interesting thing for a character that was at one point a villain.
Oh my god, how?
Right?
Rest in peace.
Why am I not getting any fucking charms?
Oh, I don't need to do that one. Okay, cool.
I think what doesn't help it is the obvious, duh thing of like, Bentley never got a Chad moment after that.
Yeah.
You never got to just have like a good day.
Yeah, like
after that moment.
I think if you make that with the intent of there being another game, which obviously they would have been doing, so for those that don't know, Sly 4 started production in like 08-ish. Like that game existed for a while, because they pitched it as a Vita / NGP at the time was what it was called, title, but it was going to be like a Sly base builder game. So you'd build your own little base, and then people would invade your base. And Sony liked the idea, but said, well, Sly's a console series. We don't think the next mainline game, or even a spin-off, should be on just the PSP or Vita. So why don't you do like, why don't you do like a PS3 title and either make it for both or make it just for PS3? And so that's how Sly 4 became Sly 4 rather than like a spin-off type game. And that's around the time that they got the green light to do the HD collection first as like a proof of, yeah, you can handle the series. But there's a lot I still wasn't able to put together, even with the stuff I was able to find and dig through, that I still want to know about, like what went weirdly with 4 to lead to a lot of the issues that it has, besides the whole, hey, so we did promise that we were going to let you guys do DLC, but actually, no, the sales aren't there. Because the whole thing was the Egypt level was over budget. It was supposed to be part of the game. What the fuck? Why? Why? Stop it. Carmelita, what the fuck?
Stop being competent.
I've never seen... Why? Okay. Whew. Okay. Sorry. What was I saying? Jesus Christ.
Egypt over budget.
Yeah, so Egypt was supposed to be in the base game. And then they were over budget and over time because the game got delayed like several times for polish issues. And so it was, okay, we'll make Egypt as a free update. Like, we'll make a DLC chapter, and that'll be Egypt. And then that didn't happen because Sony was like, actually, the game bombed, so never mind. Thank you for your patience on that as I watched Carmelita fucking savage me again.
I forgot that was like their, I guess, discarding the Sly collection, like their 4th game.
Yeah, they really didn't make a lot of games prior to that.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can go and do the final level.
Oh my god!
What the fuck happened there?
Elliot. Oh no. I'm starting to feel bad. We got to give this man a rewind button or something.
I was gonna say I saw Nick say in chat that he hates Sony, and like I've always shit heavily on late PS3 era Sony. I've realized a little bit more so recently that a lot of the weird stuff that I used to like blame them for based on what I'd put together, because a lot of it is their fault, was actually a different kind of blame. It wasn't incompetence or resentment against a project for performing in a way they don't expect or don't want to. A lot of it was like with Twisted Metal 2012. That game was supposed to be a small-sized download game. Then it was supposed to be a $40 multiplayer-only game. Then Sony asked for, hey, we want you to include a campaign because our market research shows that a lot of fans really, really love the campaign stuff. So we're going to give you the budget to make it a $60 experience. And so it was almost like an issue of they got over-ambitious and said, we want to support these projects and we think they'll do well. And then they just didn't happen to do well because a lot of the PS3 market wasn't really PS2 players that had any attachment to these games. So if Sony didn't give them a good push, there you go. Which in part is why you see a lot of the stuff with PS4 onward era PlayStation, where a lot of the franchises kind of have a similar market base, which isn't necessarily the original player base that latched onto a lot of the quirky PlayStation stuff that we all love. It's more like the general player. But clearly they have a lot of evidence on their end. Like, yeah, if you buy one of our games now, you'll buy all of them. So we don't have any issues like in Infamous where the game doesn't sell as well, or we don't have XYZ issue where Resistance bombs, etc.
Yo, we have a donation. Ow. From the Crazy Even for $20 who says, I just got a text from my Aunt Bev Bighead, who's been in a coma for 5 years, that reads, I lived, bitch.
Oh, thank you, Even.
That's why she sounds different now. She survived the coma and her voice changed.
It's like the aunt from Fresh Prince. They just recast her with a completely different person.
Oh, I can't wait for the interview between Rocky and Bev Bighead, the original actress.
Your skill with that game is unparalleled.
Oh, you still have the racing game. Oh, shit. What was I?
Focus mode. He's like,
no. Honestly, I can't blame him. I don't want to see him lose this one. What was I saying a moment ago? Yeah, so it's interesting seeing like how they've split and changed PlayStation, that is, based on the market research they've been able to do to like rebuild that audience they lost from the PS2 to the PS3 jump. Because they had such a wide net during the PS1 and PS2 days that if you look back, a lot of their titles didn't really perform all that well, but they didn't really care because we have all the console sales, so what does it matter? But when you have everyone who was like maybe a bigger PlayStation player moving to the 360 for Halo, what do you do? So it's interesting seeing how the shift has gone over time and how, as the gaming market has widened, more players are actually beating games than ever before, despite us assuming that a lot of more casual players are, more casual. It's interesting.
My gang and I took a little time off and did some shopping.
Yeah, no, Nick, I agree with you on that one.
We headed home to plan our next move.
For reference for the VOD people, Nick clarified. He said, I say, quote, I hate Sony when I don't agree with something on their side, but I don't hate them. I just disagree with a lot of their stuff, that kind of thing. There's a whole story that I really want to tell one day that I have to put together still, but I've got the early pieces for a project that I'll give a teaser on that I might not ever make, about this guy, Alan Becker, who was the guy who founded Santa Monica Studio, the God of War team. He founded that studio, which became like the Western side of Sony's internal publishing house type thing, as they moved away from, like in the PS1 days especially, but even in the early to mid PS2 days, kind of just letting studios do whatever and not really having a unified strategy, because they didn't know what they were doing, because they weren't a game studio yet, like properly. So it took until the PS3 for them to really figure out how to unify their projects and figure out, like, here's the way to do this production healthily for the system in a way that we know will perform well. But the problem then came that Sony of Japan, or Sony of Computer Entertainment Japan, rather, was a studio full of, like, hundreds of developers that would make their own small project that didn't really have a market as a $60 title, but they would just keep adding stuff to it, or it'd be like, most games are like one or two good ideas. Like, you take one or two good ideas and you just hone in on those ideas forever. That's usually the design philosophy of a lot of older games, more so. And so Alan Becker at some point moved to Sony of Japan to do similarly to what he did with Sony Santa Monica, which was build an incubation house for independent developers and smaller studios so that they could develop games on a more proper timeline, instead of making hundreds of games that are like, here's like one simple idea that we're trying to turn into a $60 title. And what sucks is that then there was that weird Sony civil war that happened shortly afterwards anyway, and so Sony Japan no longer exists. That part really sucks. But it was interesting seeing that they were like making an active effort to be like, look, in Western development, it's a very top-down structure. So, like, we have an idea, we hone that idea, and that's how we do it. Whereas in Japan, any individual designer or programmer will just add a thing they want to add in, and that'll just be accepted. That'll just be a thing. Which is really good and creative, but for titles that need a bit more direction, maybe doesn't work as well. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So, anyway, it's an interesting video that I'd like to make at some point where I dive into that whole story, because it's a story that I had never even knew existed until I was doing some research for something else.
I need to step away for 2 to 3 minutes.
Hell yeah.
If you all can hold the fort, there's no new donations at the moment. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. Hi, chat. We're about to destroy 119 computers. So that's where we're at next. Elliot, how you doing?
I finished the race, but I'm still in China.
You're not far behind me still, though.
You finished the race? Oh, the race is over. Okay.
Well, like, I still need like 3 more keys, I think.
Oh, you did fall a little further behind then. Okay. Shit. I think, honestly, the best chance you would have had to catch up would have been if I had fucked up that last level, because that level just starts you from the beginning every time, and I suck at that level. But I could fuck this one up, too. This one...
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I always love that explanation. Also, they are fucking destroying me. Holy shit. I don't like this. Oh, fuck. The monitors are just landing on them. This is not fair.
That's actually not fair, yeah.
They have 38 already. What the fuck? I've never seen this before. So the explanation for this is we have to destroy these computers to get into the volcano secret base. I'm just going to let them win this one. I already lost. And I believe that because we damaged the volcano mountain thing, the computers are now falling down. And if we destroy 60 of them, Bentley can somehow remotely hack them. We need to get 60 because Clockwork has exactly 119 computers. That's literally the explanation.
I still have not gotten any lucky charms, like, every time
I'm
dying.
surprised they haven't given you a pity one. They should be giving you pity ones by now, because
Like,
usually after 2 or 3
what the fuck's
deaths.
happening?
Yeah. Yeah, because usually it's like every 2 or 3 deaths they give you one as like a, hey, sorry. Oh, this fucking inverted camera is not doing me well.
Yeah, this is giving me big.
Fuck.
Banjo. What's the crocodile mission thing?
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, actually though.
Only you're going up against 4 crocodiles.
I think they keep adding more over time too.
Yeah, this isn't fair at all.
This is fucking wild. I've never seen them do this well. I don't know that I can't make this up. Wow.
I'm back. We
Hi,
have a $20
Chris.
donation from Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you so much.
With that, we are up to $3,142.69. Thank you guys so much.
You have missed the 119 computers fiasco of 2023.
Oh.
They
what?
The slugs got to the 60 computers within like moments on the first go for me.
Oh, I see.
The computers were just landing on the slugs.
Oh.
Oof,
Okay,
got him.
Alright, Karma lead the chase.
I love the
Press
Carmelita
button,
chase levels.
Don't you have a battering ram attack to attack the lava monsters?
Okay, so you know what? I'm apparently
You
either.
forgot you had that, right?
No.
You
I was pressing square. I thought it was a boost, so I didn't think it was doing anything. I thought it was like in the race. I'm just an idiot. Okay, we won. We're good.
Okay, now this makes more sense.
Yeah, that's a lot less bad. Okay. I straight up thought it was a boost attack, not a ram. But now I can fist
apologize
them.
if this was covered in the short intermise gone. How are you feeling about your odds of finishing in the next 25 minutes?
I'm almost done.
Oh, cool. Okay. I couldn't remember how much was left.
It's 2 more levels.
If for some reason it goes a bit over, it's fine considering my thing doesn't actually have like a required time.
Word.
And Jackbox. Well, no, actually, no. It's Punch Out after that. Then Jackbox.
Yeah, Punch Out 6. Yeah, I was going to finish at 6 no matter what. Yeah, I was literally just going to be like, I have a bunch of games, and I'm just going to play, like, a couple minutes of the game, see how far I can get using a wheel, and then go to the next game, and just...
Yeah.
And then we're done.
Yeah. There we go. It's the next is the stealth level, then there's the Bentley hack level, then there's the platforming clockwork fight. No, then there's the clockwork boss, then there's the platforming clockwork fight. No, maybe there's one more. There's also the Carmelita shooting for Sly to get his cane back one.
Yeah.
There's a few, but...
And then it's the clockwork fight.
Yeah. But there should only still be 20 minutes either way.
Just to clarify for Andy and others in chat, those are real deal boxing gloves.
Yeah, no, I bought actual boxing gloves on Amazon for that. Eclipse has said that they still used to struggle even with the RAM. I remember that one causing a lot of issues as a kid. But that's the opposite, where, like, Mugshot got harder, where that one kind of got easier for me. Shivers up my shell? That's Teddy Persona. There we go.
The audience gets a taste of the teddy bear Sona.
You guys want to hear Teddy
10-minute
Persona?
Hi, Syndicate 5 with a raid. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for the
joining
perfectly
me.
timed raid as we're playing Teddy Persona, and I died.
We're raising money for the Rise Above the Disorder Foundation, which related, we just got a $5 donation from Javi the Master Thief, who says, "Hey there, guys. Happy I was still able to make the stream, since Sly 1 is probably my most played game of all time. I play it once a year, even though my favorite in the series is 3. Is there a game in the series where you play one in the series more than another, even though the others are technically better?"
Thank you so much for your donation, first off.
Yes.
I would honestly say at this point I probably play Ratchet 1 more than I play any of the other games because of the randomizer. So probably that one, because that's not my favorite game in the series. I don't know what is. It changes every day.
For me, it's Spyro 1, because like while 2 and 3 are technically better, there is that comfort to the simplicity of 1, right? And the nostalgia of it compared to the other 2 for me, where I will just, if I don't want to think, and if I just want to feel comfortable, I will just open up Spyro 1 and play it over and over.
Yeah,
over time.
I think I'm that way with 1 too. I mean, I have not played 3 in full yet. Spyro was always a blind spot series for me because I had a PS1 at my dad's house, but my dad didn't have a memory card for his PS1. So I would play all of Spyro 1 up to the first, like the third world or so, every time I was over there because I didn't have a memory card. And I always liked it, obviously, but I never really had a chance to go back until much, much later on. So I'm waiting to do 3 at some point down the road, but I know for me, like, I think I like 1 the most. Like, I like 2's levels more, but I like 1's level philosophy more, where it's just kind of a, hey, this is just a world, figure it out.
Yeah.
There was something about the way that 2 does it, and we'll probably talk about this more when we're doing Spyro 2, actually. There was something about the way that 2 does it where I'm like, I like the levels, I like the missions, but having a sort of here's the mission that guides you through the level first, and then you have to go back and finish your collectibles anyway in the level that you've already done. Oops. Didn't really click as well for me, because I didn't like having to backtrack through the level then. I'd rather just get all the collectibles I can first try.
I can understand that. I've been appreciating Spyro 2 more as I practice it for the race tomorrow, more than I used to. But it is a weird thing where, like, in the Skelos Badland level with the cavemen and the dinosaurs, right? Like, you're going through, and there's, like, these collectible bones vying for your attention, and there's, like, that egg hatching thing off to the side that's its own area that's also like, hey, you should come play me, bro. It's like, which way? None of this matters. I can go anywhere, but I just feel pulled 3 different ways right now in a 2-path level. Or 1-path level, really. But it is just a weird thing where for some reason it just makes me go,
Yeah, no, I get that.
Which is why I'm going to kill all the cavemen tomorrow morning. Yo, Ocean Chug in chat. Let's fucking go. Touch that mouse.
I am fucking up. I'm looking at chat.
Stop looking at chat.
Well, you said chat, so I instinctively looked at chat, and now I've died.
So that's your kill.
Oh no, you have 6 health. Okay, you have 5 health and then a final hit.
The Ocean Chug. I didn't know that was a thing.
Okay, back to paying attention to the game. Spyro, good.
I feel like it's gonna be interesting to see which missions each of us end up skipping, because I already know like a couple of the missions I know I'm skipping.
Yeah, we've touched base on 1 level that we're probably going to skip with the stipulation. I'm sure anyone who knows Spyro 2 can guess the level.
Trolley!
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually.
Oh.
Trolley's easy.
Oh.
But yeah, tomorrow morning, once we figure out the deets, we'll let you know on that stipulation.
There we go.
Oh, dear.
See a lot of Spyro good. Spyro is dog shit. Spyro good. Debating. All ironic, obviously.
We have $10 from Golden saying, Chris saying Rocky Bev Big Head. Did I say that? Activated something in me, so I need him doing the little ending spiel from Rocky 4 as Miss Big Head.
You did, in fact, say that. I sat there for a moment also confused, trying to figure out if I was going to make an Adrian I'm eating eggs off the floor joke or not. Then I didn't.
Adrian.
Fuck.
The thing that concerns me is that Golden in the custom question box said, it's too long for this box. And I'm like, oh no. And now I can't find it.
If you Google the end of Rocky 4 monologue, it should be around somewhere.
Monologue.
Like if you type like Rocky about
perfect.
change.
Thank you, State Farm Jake on Reddit 8 years ago. Okay.
You should give him 100 Reddit gold before it goes away forever. Oh, fuck.
Wholesome 100.
I came here tonight. I didn't know what to expect. I seen a lot of people hate me, and I didn't know what to feel about that. So I guess they didn't like much nothing either.
I just sound like Paulie.
During this fight, I've seen a lot of changing. The ways you feel about me, and in the way I felt about you. In here, there were two guys killing each other. I guess that's better than 20 million.
What the fuck? Oh.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, if that I can change, and you can change, everybody can change.
People don't change, Steve. You're thinking of changelings.
Don't talk to me about changelings or poglings or any wings. We've been watching the Rocky movies weekly over in the FTCR Patreon server, and they are quite an experience. And I wouldn't venture to call many of them good, but I would call many of them good, with emphasis on me saying good in a different way.
I feel like I would say the original Rocky, Balboa, and Creed are all genuinely great movies. I would say those are like just straight up great movies. Everything else kind of has weirdness to it, but like the good weirdness to it.
Like the robot.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like I would say if I say my favorite, I think Rocky 3 is probably like my favorite. Just I think that one's just pure fun.
The thing that's really impacted me the most, I think, is gosh, they're all blending together. I think it's 4, where Carl Withers' character perhaps dies, right?
Yes,
Apollo Creed.
4. Yeah, he gets killed by Dolph Lundgren.
It's preceded by a James Brown musical number.
Yes.
God.
Living in America.
So they have this whole extravagant showing just for him to get fucking knocked the fuck out in like a minute. And I've just been thinking about it daily.
And it's great because then you have like, you know, with how good with how good Creed is, and then you get to Creed 2 and Creed 3, and those just go off the rails themselves.
I don't know why that Bentley mission gave me so much trouble. Other than looking at chat when I hear the word chat. Oops.
Yo, yeah, I'm just posting in chat right now. There's a lot of people in chat saying things.
Okay, so I have this, the boss fight, and the other boss fight.
I've hunted you for years, tried to throw you behind bars, but when you get a chance to leave me in a cage, you set me free.
Yeah, he does look like Poe.
They're up to the Creed 3, right?
Yes, that's the one that just came out this year.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about the third
next
one.
week. I'm hyped.
That one was directed by Michael B. Jordan himself, and he basically just made it a live action anime.
Oh, that's kind of cool. The directing part, also the anime part, but
yeah, he just goes balls. He just goes balls to the wall, like with the boxing, like especially at the end. Like if he straight up like intentionally throws in like anime references of like the actual movements him and Jonathan Majors do, and it's just if you know, and you're like, look what he's like. He's just having an excuse to just go nuts with everything that he's always wanted to do. That's cool.
I see Eclipse has said in chat, Elliot, how did you survive that? I think Elliot built up a barrier of all the previous deaths to, when it mattered most, not die against the boss.
All of the Elliots and the Elliot bloodline converge together to give him the power.
I fucking hate this. Yo, I'm glad Sly Cooper died.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck this series.
Oh, God, I have an itch on my face. No, not right now. Could I pause? Yeah, but I ain't no bitch.
No, you could pause. You could pause.
No, it's
That's
fine.
fine.
I gave you 3 more deaths. You had a chance.
I mean, have you had a colonoscopy lately?
When was the last time we hung out?
February?
No, I have not.
I know a guy who does them emergency style, if you need one right now. Also, I've ordered a pizza to your house. You should go get that.
Yo.
Take 20 minutes
Oh,
to it.
shit. Oh, Sly just died.
I've always thought at some point we need to do, like, have the chat order somebody a pizza on stream.
Here's our address. We trust you.
Oh no! I mean, like, no. I mean, we tell them we ask them like what pizza to order, and then we order the pizza themselves, and then we eat it on stream. But yes, also give them our address.
I like
There's a scary concept of pick what we eat.
I like how many
Donate
towers.
for pizza.
I like how many towers Clockwork makes of his own face. Like, why would you do that?
How many towers are there?
At least there's this one. The mountain itself had a face on it. All the owls are made in his image. It's weird because he doesn't seem to have an ego outside of the fact that he says that he's perfect. So I guess he does have a bit of an ego. But
Elliot drinks some milk. It helps with the salt.
It's one of those things where I know I'm not supposed to think about it too much, but Clockwork is a character designed in such a way where I don't know how he builds anything, which means he must be enlisting people to build for him.
Yo, does he hire contractors?
Yeah, because they're just some poor contract company out there constructing all this for him. Like, I don't know,
Oh,
it's
what
just
the
a
fuck?
fucking bunch of gears with an owl head. I don't know.
I like the idea of him hiring contractors, and it's just like this tower is not done because they were like, yeah, union's on strike, sorry. I want, you know what, that's what I want. Sly 5 should not involve Sly at all. It should involve Clockwork dealing with contract work issues.
There's your base building game right there. Hey, sorry, boss. The big pincer electric things are taking a while to arrive.
We're waiting on a part.
Shit's so stupid.
Oh God, I don't like that.
Hurtful.
Okay.
Hurtful.
Wondering how he became a cyborg in ancient times. So the thing was that Clockwork's not like... Oh, what the fuck?
Hey, yo.
Damn it.
Elliot, run back.
I've died more times here than I think I have in the entire rest of the game. And most of them are just me being stupid or jumping and pressing the circle button, not pressing the circle button. There we go.
Should have listened to Bentley.
I should have.
Emil asks, what were they even planning to do to bring back Clockwork when Sanzari was doing Sly?
I don't think that they were actually trying to bring him back in essence. I think it was more of a reference to him in the past because he was around for the entirety of the Cooper history. I'm assuming that with Egypt, we would have gotten a bit of like Sly paradox where he's the one that set Clockwork off to hating the Coopers in the first place. That's the I am my own father thing I was referencing earlier, was like, I think that's what we would see, is like that Sly is the one that caused the Cooper family curse of Clockwork existing, which would be really compelling because then it's also I got my father killed. Like there's something interesting about that plot point, and Sly is one of the only children's-based video game series that would do that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, definitely one of the few I would trust to do it in a decent way, for sure. Rest in peace, Sly Cooper.
Oh God, no! That kind of sucks. Game over.
Oh.
Okay. Whew. Okay.
Game over, yeah.
Okay. That got me scared for a second. I'm being too cautious, I think is what it is. I'm like waiting for all these fucking power lines and shit.
Two in your head now, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, Clockwork Appeals in the Ice Age level. I think that was one of those things. Why? Why are you not jumping? Or rather, why are you not circling? Am I too far from that one? Because usually I'm on point on that one. He's in every level in Sly 4. That one seemed to be more of an oversight. Like, he probably wouldn't have been in that one because we didn't know that Bob Cooper existed in the first place in the Cooper line, lore-wise. But they left him there because they already had him as a reference type thing. I don't think it wasn't a retcon. It was just kind of it's an Easter egg. No different than how Clank is literally in Sly 4, and Daxter. Wow, Jesus! What the fuck?
But PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale is canon in the modern God of War series. So
I'm glad they made that reference. In God of War Ragnarok, the head guy, for those that aren't familiar with the characters, asks Kratos like, "Hey, I've heard you were in a bunch of tournaments. You were you fought a rapper. You fought a fat princess. What's the deal with that?" And then Kratos just says, "I'm not going to talk about it."
That raises so many questions that I don't like to think about.
Well, Shovel Knight's also canon in God of War. Because Shovel Knight was had God of War as Kratos as a boss.
Which roundaboutly makes Smash Brothers canon to PlayStation All Stars?
Yo, full circle.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait.
There we go. Where am I? Oh, okay, I get to make it up there.
There's also in Rift Apart, the Lombax recording thing, and he's like, "Oh, I traveled to all these dimensions," and there's like I think they reference 3 series.
Oh, this is
intelligent cube.
This is inverted. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, honestly, my dumb theory was that Rift Apart referencing all the other series was more than just a cutesy reference. That's like if we're gonna ever do anything else with these games, we're gonna start the crossover stuff now that we know that our audience buys all of our games, as opposed to in the past where most of them didn't.
Also, maybe lightly seemed like some MCU-esque building blocks, because Sony was looking at that stuff from their logo and how they were talking about how if one person buys one of their games, they want to buy all their games.
Yeah,
kind of like how if you watch one Marvel movie, they try to incentivize you to watch them all, right?
Yeah, no, and then, straight up.
It's also thing they've already done. Considering not only PlayStation All Stars, but also PlayStation Move Heroes, and the fact that they've been putting teases and references to them since the beginning. So it's it's not really a new when you see them do things, it's not like a new thing. It's just oh, they're just doing more of the same.
Well, in that one in particular, they hadn't referenced any of that shit for a while. Is all those PS3 things damaged the reputation of a lot of these franchises because they were shit. So
let's go.
A lot of that is there are cross references, but we haven't seen Jack acknowledged whatsoever. Pretty much outside of a reference here or there in The Last of Us, where you find a copy of Jack sitting on a shelf somewhere. Seeing Jack in person as an actual here's Jack and Ratchet physically together, here's Ratchet and Sly physically together, is kind of interesting by comparison. When like you said, Chris, Sony's been on record saying yeah, we are we see ourselves as the Marvel of gaming. That's our market strategy.
I don't know if you were raising this as a tinfoil hat thing for funsies, Kevin, but there was also that time Sony bought Evo and you started to be weird that they're trying to build all these stuffs up in connection and also buying this fighting game thing again.
Yeah, I don't have any info on that or anything. I still think that's an interesting combination of things to own the fighting game tournament, to have partnered exclusively a couple times with a bunch of fighting game developers on different projects. I could see a 3v3 Marvel vs. Capcom style fighter be the next PlayStation All Stars type game. I very much could see that being an Arc Sys game. Whether it is, I'm not expecting it, but I could see it.
Yeah.
I assume also because of Spider-Man, they're also okay, maybe we should put more resources into these games, since we know that if done right, these can be our literal bestsellers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think if done right, I feel like that Wolverine game, whenever that ends up happening, I think that'll do banger.
Yeah, I expect that'll do pretty well.
see some in chat saying like, "Oh, I don't like the sound of that." It's already happening. So if you don't like current PlayStation, there you go.
Yeah, I mean that's been pretty much the
not a
thing
new
the entire last 10 years since the PS4 started. Like,
Yeah.
that's why people say they don't like the current direction of Sony is because what the fuck? Because they've congealed a lot of their brand identity into third-person character action games with realistic stuff.
I think it's also people confuse like what they mean. Do they mean like, do you mean crossovers and connecting everything together, or
No, I don't think it. Yeah.
And it's like no, it's not gonna be it's not the crossover thing. It's more so just like unifying brand of just like this is our vision of like these AAA projects.
Yeah,
cinematic projects.
like they see themselves as the Marvel, not necessarily the MCU. There's that distinction that exists. I don't.
I said MCU, which probably confused the point. Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, they both kind of. Oh God, why? But also
I feel
saying
like Elliot's catching up to you. Just to throw that out.
he's like
there.
4 levels behind me. Oh, but the
never
boss fight
mind.
started over. Oh, great. I didn't know the boss fight started over like that. Cool. All right. Now he's catching up. Because he still has to do the Bentley level, the Sly playing as Carmelita level, and then this fight. Oh, the platforming, and then this fight.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, there's also an element of saying that you are looking like you're trying to be the Marvel of X also is a good thing to say for shareholders. So there's also that element.
Oh, yes.
No different than saying blockchain,
Maybe increasingly that's going to start being a less positive thing to say, but at the moment.
Yeah. And the quote that I'm thinking of is like 2018. They said that right around the time that they started the PlayStation Productions line. Because they had already been trying this back in 2012 when they made Powers. Remember Powers? Because
and also Spider-Man came out that year, so that's also probably a thing of like, we have our Marvel game here.
Yeah, it was probably honestly in response to a question. It probably wasn't like a statement they made. But like PlayStation Originals was the original name for the PlayStation Productions, like the movie crossover tie-in studio. They did Powers, and then they did the Ratchet movie, and then they were going to do Sly, but the Ratchet movie did poorly enough that they were like, actually, let's hold off and reset this because clearly our head's not in it, right?
Yeah, I always keep forgetting that they made a series based off of Bendis's Powers.
It was available as a free download on PlayStation sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I definitely own it in my digital library, but never watched a single second of it.
But that was why, if you remember back when, right before Rift Apart, there was a Canadian television streaming service that released Ratchet & Clank Life of Pi that no one knew existed. And people were like kind of upset preemptively because they were like, why is this so kiddie and stupid? And no one noticed that it was the PlayStation Originals branding, not PlayStation Productions. So that means that it was made in 2016, give or take.
Yeah.
So that was a backdoor pilot for a show that never happened, that they specifically did not put out into the ether because they knew how the response would be. Because, Insomniac didn't like the movie either. It's a secret for you.
Yeah, and also then the series that episode wasn't that good anyway.
Yeah, it was very clearly going for like a Y7 audience.
Yeah,
Like a
I
really
don't
young
think
audience.
like the goofy. I don't even think it's like the goofy humor and stuff. I just feel like a lot of the characters were very flanderized. Yeah, in that kind of in that cartoony way. Like Ratchet was by far even more unlikable than he was in the first game. Clank was an idiot who got things wrong. Yeah.
It took some tricky maneuvering.
Huzzah!
We've done it. And right on time, too, actually.
Wow, hey, look at that. But again, to give credit to Elliot, he's been zooming through these levels and doing very well.
Yeah, I've been
ever
watching
since
him out
he
of the corner of
focused
my
in.
eye.
all one by one and reclaim my birthright.
This was a curse
All right.
run. This is one we might have to run back at some point, Elliot, because we both got really fucked by dumb shit.
They stuck with me through it all.
I'm going to let the cutscene play up until the Carmelita kiss, because I always find that funny.
But he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known.
Only because there's a fun story. Random Band reached out to me way back early on in my channel's history. And they were like, hey, it was a random email from Geralt of Rivia, who said, I'm the community manager for this band. Our guitarist likes your music, or likes your channel. We have some music that we would like you to use. if you'd like to use it. It's free to use. It's not copyrighted or anything. I then emailed them directly via their website and said, hey, there's a guy saying he's from The Witcher, but he's your band manager. What's going on there? And the lead singer emails me back and says, oh yeah, no, he's kind of weird. Our guitarist, like Dave or whatever, does like your channel though. Those songs are all safe to use. They're copyright free. Because we just got signed to a label, and so that stuff's before the label, so it's all good. And when I listen to the songs, like, you know, they're all like metally, they almost sound like Disturbed. Like the singer sounds very much like Disturbed. And one of the songs is a cover of E.T. by Katy Perry, the song that does the kiss me. And so I used that in all of my Sly videos, specifically because I was like, it's so stupid. I have to make that work. So in the VOD, feel free to do that, or don't. I don't care.
It's too much work. Look it up.
Yeah, look it up, nerds. Do we have any... I should say the band name. Consinity is the band name. They don't exist anymore, but you look it up. Do we have any other donations before we flip over to Stefan?
We do not seem to.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. Thank you to Elliot for a very riveting race we had here, full of yelling at each other and a lot of fun. Actually, I enjoyed this a lot. I don't think Elliot ever wants to play Sly Cooper again. Yo, look at that hot dog man.
Hot dog.
It's hot dog man right there. We will see you very quickly, very shortly, for Games with Wrong Controllers, starring Stefan. So let me get over to OBS here and close things out. We will see you folks very soon.
Bye.